that was captured. Incredible. We're live now.
Was it?
Yeah,
Fantastic.
probably. Yeah, that's gonna be the very literally the very first half a second live. Is that
Yay!
incredible, Yotev? Incredible. Truly.
Really?
Those little like sound clappers when you got that.
I am not. I am
I'm
not
not
getting.
Not getting.
And there we go.
Live?
I had to refresh.
Oh no! Now I cannot find you at all. What the fuck happened?
No, it's probably banned because of that baby metal, dude. I'm getting cooked by
the
OEF.
delay is not
unintentionally.
bad. It's really close.
Yeah,
That's
what happens when that's what happens when you don't go live in like a month on Twitch or YouTube and just have pent up bandwidth and just.
It's only like a 1 second stretch.
Yeah. Usually it's like really bad.
There we go.
Like a couple of
I've got it.
seconds.
So, a goddamn long ass time ago, the party made their way into the Gearhold prison in Hupperduke in search of Yotev's son, as well as a individual who had been working alongside some of the members of the Cerberus Assembly to create a copy of some of Yotev's creations, namely one Sindin, who last time got vaporized as you all had made your way down into the base level, attacking this machine that was firing off missiles and shooting fire and blasting the room. Eventually you wore it down, breaking parts of the machinery to where it was rigged and set to explode. You all got out, some of you waiting till the last moments to GTFO, but as you get out, the machine detonates, and there is now a black soot scorch mark on the cobblestone of where Sindin was, having left with a duffel bag of materials and notes over the shoulder of one Aiden Connolly. Making your way out, you had stolen this for Mr. Cole, someone who gave you a way into the prison, bypassing a lot of the first level securities, so that you could expedite your retreat, or your entry rather. And as a small favor, he simply wanted some things to make it worth his while. After retrieving that, you learned that one Kenji had passed away in the fight, and using the gift given to you from the Fae from so long ago, some were able to be brought back and brought to you so that they could assist in reviving Kenji. Some of them didn't make it, but for the most part, the spell seemed to take hold, though there does seem to be something additional weighing on Kenji's heart and mind now, weighing on his very soul.
Because he
As a
doesn't.
result,
He's got many.
lastly, as you left, there was a brief conversation with Yotev's son Vincent, but was cut short as you made your way over to leave the prison. You found that there were a group of thugs waiting for you alongside Divya, Bjordak, and one Mr. Cole. Mr. Cole thanks you for your hard work in retrieving this information for me, but I simply cannot abide loose ends. And as a result, I'm going to have to ask everyone to please go ahead and roll initiative.
Don't fuck me, new dice. Good thing I'm not using it.
Jesus Christ. How? How?
Wow, that's bad.
How?
Good job, Aiden.
Jesus Christ! What have you done to the dice
We all die.
in D&D?
That AI algorithm, man, really making us
What is
roll
up
low
with this
today.
bullshit?
Yeah. You know,
That's
that is 4 below 10. That's nutty.
Yeah, that is pretty nutty.
5.
Alright. That's fine. He's an enemy. That's good.
Slightly faster.
shit.
Yeah, slightly faster. And look at them. They're so slow.
No, there's something wrong with this.
But Mr. Cole. All right.
Mr.
Hey, did Vincent roll for
Oh,
initiative?
you're
is he
so right.
is
Your
he in
son
this?
is a part of this.
Oh no.
No, now I'm concerned.
Oh no.
Just
Like father, like son,
we're-
can't roll when it matters.
my echo would have still been with me.
Let me go ahead and drag the echo.
If you can't see an echo, does it exist at all?
So, Aiden, fastest ranger in the West. What would you like to do first?
Just teleport
So-
away, dude.
Is Mr. Cole the only one who's spoken to us?
Divya has spoken to you. Bjordak has a little bit, but mostly in like short one-word responses of to your questions.
Like
The
in
thugs
this
about.
moment?
In this moment, so far, just Mr. Cole.
Okay. So I guess just quickly, I would warn the others that he's got a group, including his 2 right-hand people. And then I cast Spike Road.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Fuck yeah.
Lady B. Can hardly hear Michael.
What?
Yeah, I was just about to.
Okay, if you can hear the fan, you're gonna have to tell me. Is that better, Michael?
Hello.
That's a little better. He needs to, you know,
Is that
sound off.
better?
Speak for him,
Am I good?
Diane.
I tried talking earlier. Is this
Yeah, there you
better?
go.
That's better. That's
There you
better.
go.
Much better.
Can
All
you
right.
hear our fan?
No.
Truly incredible.
So as I warn them, I'm gonna warn them that there's people, and I'm gonna ask Kenji to get back. And before I place that, I would try to pull him back.
I think Kenji's in that one square.
Yeah.
So I'm trying
Back
to pull
from
him
where?
forward.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Different voice.
Oh,
From where?
Wrong person.
Yeah, wrong, wrong persona.
So you are able to willingly fail the save if you would like to, Kenji, but you feel a telekinetic pull on you from Aiden.
I mean, that feels completely natural. Yep. Can't see anything, so this makes sense.
Whoa!
Alright.
And then
He's
I guess-
pulled
Not
Looks
actually a
like
hand?
here.
Makes sense.
5 feet.
Can I do
This
it to the diagonal space? I don't care. what
Yeah.
you do. Okay.
There,
Of
perfect.
course.
Incredible.
All right, and then I will drop Spike Road, and I'm gonna I think I'm gonna move back a little bit. Yeah. All right. I don't know if I
Alright.
like that, but that's what I'm doing.
Alright. Divya. Can you remind me what she can do? 'Cause it's
She
been
can't
a
do
minute.
anything. It's dark. She can't see shit. She
Uh-huh.
can't move. She's gonna get
You're right.
hit by Spike Grove.
Well, if she can't move, then she can't activate Spike Growth. She's not going to take any damage. Let's see.
I tried.
They
I
get
tried
moved
hard.
while they're in spike growth. Does Does that count?
Force
Do they-
movement does not, but if I force them further into it, they have to move out again.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. I remember what you are now.
Jesus.
All right. So Divya is going to as a action. No, she'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. She'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 4 times 2d4. So I think that's 8d4 points of piercing damage.
Leave me alone.
2, 4, 8, 9 for the first half of it. 14 for 23.
23, damn. So you watch as she wades through these spines and they rip and tear at her calves, but she just pushes through, raises a flail over her head and attempts to bring them down on you, Yotev.
Okay.
You were accounting for difficult terrain there, right?
Spike growth is difficult terrain as well.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate, huh? So it's 1, 2.
Michael's spells are always so layered to just really fuck over the player that he inflicts them upon. He is the single most scariest person that I would not want to fight as part of this.
Yeah,
plan.
yeah.
It's just, it feel like he's just thought of everything. Be like, yo, Kenji, you have lots of movement?
in
Great. Go through spike growth.
That case, she cannot make that last bit. I don't suppose you remember what 2 of those last d4 were.
So the last 4 were 2 4s and 2 3s. If you want to take like
Okay,
7.
I'll do 7 then. She'll somehow magically heal that 7. She cannot make it, but she will, instead of pulling out the flail, she will pull out 2 hand axes and chuck them at you.
Sure.
Let's do a hand axe.
Holy shit.
Does not hit. Does not hit.
As both of them fly towards you. The first one is pretty dead on, but you're able to bat it out of the way. The second one, you move your head and it lands and sort of smacks against the stone against the wall behind you. She just sort of looks. She looks down towards you menacingly with this massive, sort of crooked smile. The nose slightly bent from it getting broken makes it a little bit more intimidating from just the sheer battering that she's had in the past. That would be her turn.
Yeah.
Mr. Cole.
Is this one of the ones that we beat in the drinking game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's the one that had the mug.
She's the one
She
that
is,
cheated.
and then Bjordak is also one we beat in the drinking game.
Yep.
Yeah.
And maybe the thugs.
Mr. Cole,
And maybe two.
watching as these thorns grow out of the ground, sort of shakes his head and tisks a little bit, goes, now, I have more pressing issues to be getting to today, so if you don't mind, go ahead and sort of looks over and waves his hand and says, go ahead and kill all your friends for me so I don't have to. I'm gonna need Killian. Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, sweet.
No!
fucking Christ.
No! No!
This is actually terrifying.
This is
Okay,
really
guys.
bad.
I'm sorry.
I got a 7.
Oh my god.
You watch as Killian's eyes
Question.
glaze over. Yeah.
Mine is line of sight because I can't see him.
He can absolutely see you. He's
Line of
got
what?
line of sight. I mean, if we want to make spades, I can take a step forward and have him take a step back as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, he's taking
Take
damage.
some
but
damage.
yes.
Okay, sure. So that'll be 10 feet of movement. 10 feet of movement. 25, 30. And he stands on this thing and has his hand on the lever to leave. So with that 7, you watch as
Hang on
Killian's
1 second.
Yes. Sure.
Also, quick question: is this concentration?
Oh, hang on.
Mhm.
Saving throws. He gets bonus with my aura.
Yes. What's your charisma?
It is 18, so +4.
So that bumps you up to an 11.
I will be burning inspiration to reroll.
Okay.
What's the
Natural
spell?
19.
Oh,
He casts this spell and goes to leave, and as he walks around, there's a moment where your eyes cloud over, your brow furrows, and you feel your arm raise up, weapon in hand, looming behind Yotev. And as that does, that cloudiness fades away as you feel a new force attempting to pull on your strings, and you do not let them. As that's about to come down on Yotev. You see he walks over and he gets into that thing, sort of turns back after seeing it initially work, and gets on the elevator and just sort of shakes his head and goes, well, you might have been useful if you had just submitted. And we'll go ahead and pull a lever as
No.
it begins to rise. Go ahead and roll 44 for me, Michael.
9.
9. So he takes 9 points of damage for casting that spell. Begins to shudder.
Mr. Cole.
Yotev, it is your turn.
I still can't see jack shit.
I think because this is still happening within the same set of 6 seconds. I think I'm gonna move. I need a quick vote from the party really quick. Do we want Mr. Cole to be in this fight still, or do
No.
we want to try to keep him
No,
here?
let him go.
the fuck
Okay.
we do, dude? That's what happened last time.
That's what I'm asking. That's why I asked first.
I've got another spell slot. I can try again, and he doesn't have inspiration this time.
I've got something else though.
That was just a question. Okay, Yotev's just gonna move up a spot over this way.
All right.
And then is going to cast Thunder Wave.
Okay. Yeah. That sucks. Yeah.
Paint me a word picture. I can't see anything.
And
There's a
it's gonna hit-
spike growth, and he's about to push them deeper into spike growth.
It's a spike growth, so they have to keep
And
walking
do
forward.
2d8 damage.
Yeah.
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 So I'm gonna place it about right there.
Fucking brutal. All right. So let's do Divya first.
Yeah.
It's a con save.
It's a con saving throw.
Oh.
13 fails.
13 fails. Yeah.
And then let's do the thugs. Con save.
Fail. Oh.
Hey, they pass.
Success. Con save. Fail. Con save. Fail. So I'll do top down with that. So the top one will succeed, but these two will both fail. They have to go 10 feet away from you.
Yep. 10 feet away.
There. And there. And how much damage do they take?
Let's see. They take 5 thunder damage. Nothing crazy.
So that's 5 for you.
Not right now.
While they're moving backwards,
Five
does
for
force
you.
movement count as damage in the
Yeah.
spike growth?
5 for you.
Michael gets to
And
roll.
then 2 for the thug. I
No,
honestly
even-
don't know, but Michael said no, and I'm happy to take Michael's answer for this.
I would like the DM to find out
It does.
I'd like an
So it
investigation on
is-
that, please.
The way it's worded is when a creature moves,
He got
it
moved.
means that it is it has to be the one moving. Force movement doesn't apply. Otherwise, this spell would be
Bullshit.
even more broken.
1 second, I'm checking.
You let Caleb decide because maybe Caleb lets us
I'll
have
let
rule of
Caleb
cool.
decide, but
Oh.
You need to not be a
So-
Circopotamus and let us have nice things.
So, okay, Michael, it says when
I'll
a
hold the
creature-
line, guys. Don't worry.
It says when a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. If you move or are moved, you take damage. Consider the example of someone being dragged through the area. It's not like it doesn't happen.
Yeah, because they're still the spikes are still there, and they still have to move through the
So
terrain.
they went 10 feet, so that would be 4d4, right?
No, it's 2d4, I think, right?
2d4 per 5.
We don't have to argue about it. Caleb's
Okay.
gonna find out.
Yeah.
And
This spell is
Caleb
clear.
is a great DM and isn't gonna rule in his favor just rule in his favor.
Yeah, he would.
Caleb doesn't do that to us.
See, that's kind of why I wanted to bring Mr. Cole into the fight again, and I was gonna push him in, keep him pushed
no,
in. Spike growth.
no.
That's fair.
That's
No, we've done this once before. It didn't end well.
No, we're all hurting real bad, so I'm not gonna press my luck.
All force.
Kenji, do you have any healing potions
I've
on
got
your
Kenji
person?
taken care of.
Do you go before him?
Yes.
I would
Okay.
like light provided for me.
dude, this one person talking about this, about their
I might be
experience, he's
wrong,
like,
but it sounds-
yep, we used to have the druid cast
Oh,
spike
are
growth,
you
then
wrong?
I, the barbarian, would grapple someone and drag them across the spikes. They're like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
Jeremy? Jeremiah E. Crawford tweets: A push is an effective way to force a creature to enter an area of effect unless it requires willing movement. As a direct response to a question for Wall of Fire, Spirit Guardians, and in fact Spike Growth.
Oh.
So, please go ahead and roll 4d4 for me, as these three are going to take an additional bit of Spike Growth.
Yeah,
damage.
yay.
Oh, that was
I need
real
you to-
bad.
Just keep
5.
pushing them in, guys. Just keep pushing them further.
Dude,
Hold
your
on, I
foot,
need
your...
you to know that Michael thinking that it was the other way is one thing, but him knowing now that forced counts
Oh.
drastically changes how he's going to use this.
Oh, I
spell.
know.
Not really. I just
Oh, but our combos, honey bun.
Aiden just became a cheese grater build.
These guys
Okay,
are
hold
about to
on.
get.
if I wanted to be a cheese grater, I would have taken Shillelagh and the Crusher Feet.
Shillelagh.
Well, I have the Crusher Feet, so I'm gonna be your Edgeguard now.
That's what I feel like right now. I'm just holding the line right now. Like, let's just push them in a little bit farther. Let them come to us.
And then
You
push it back with
take a step forward, slam your fists together, and as it does, a thunderous force pushes 3 of them back. With that reverberating through this cavern still, that is your action. Is there a bonus action or movement you'd like to take?
I don't think I have a bonus action I would like to use at this moment, just because I don't think I have any that I can use, necessarily. Could always change the damage type of my Thunder Gauntlets, but I don't think that's necessary here. I think as of right now, I'm gonna hold my line right here. Does anyone in the party not have a health potion that needs a health potion?
I do want to recap the bonus potion that we had, the bigger one. Is that a greater healing potion?
One
I
of
have one of
I think
those.
I have a greater healing. I
I do
think
too.
I have a greater.
I think we might have these graders
We have a
right
couple of
now.
them.
There are
Maybe
a couple
not.
of superior healings.
I don't.
yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I got one of those superior healing potions.
That
You
sounds
did.
correct.
I did
believe
not.
so.
I got just a regular.
I'm
But
pretty sure we gave it to you, yeah.
I got a
And I
greater.
also have a standard healing potion.
We got 1 superior, 3 greater, and 6 regulars.
And I have
Yep.
one of the characters.
All right, cool. So everybody kind of has something to heal themselves with if they need it.
Uh-huh.
I think so, yeah.
All right, cool. Then there's nothing else I'd like to do. I was gonna pass something off if they wanted.
All right.
I'm gonna hold right here.
I had one other question before we move on.
Sure.
Can the intent of the placement was so that people could see the edge of the spike growth. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't tell if that's something they can actually see or not, because they've seen me use the spell before.
Yeah, so Kenji can for sure see it because of the light coming off of the creature. While he is entirely around the corner, Vincent can see the edge of it, so you're good. And Cassandra wouldn't be able to see it without that light, but she can see that area covered in light, so she knows that it's at least there. So you're good.
Alright.
But also, Cassandra can fly, so, you know.
Spike
You can
It's
hover
fine.
over the spike growth and pew 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 pew. Or just moonbeam.
Mr. Rockwell.
I'm gonna go ahead and reinforce this front line.
Yeah.
Hold your action.
Honestly.
how do I use this?
Or throw a javelin.
They're gonna get smaller and smaller every time they start walking through. Just start cheese grated down.
Fairy fire. That's a 15 dex save on every single one of them.
Okay.
Nice.
It does get lit up. Thank you, Steph. That makes my next turn great.
Dexterity saving throw normal. Fail. Dexterity
How
saving throw
beautifully
normal.
clustered up they are.
Success. Fail. Success. Good for y'all. Fail. That
Yes.
sucks.
Not much
Oh
fun.
my god, I'm so excited.
One more. Give me that one.
All right, cool.
That one.
Get another drink.
Oh!
Let's go.
Yeah! Let's go,
No,
Steph.
be Jordak.
We're surviving.
Mark off that use. One more charge. Is potion ruled as bonus action? Or are we saying that's action for self?
I couldn't remember if it was this campaign. I thought we might have talked about bonus action rolling it and action. getting-
Action max. I think so, yeah. So if you use a bonus action, you have to roll for it. If you use your full action, you get the max healing for it.
Well, I mean, I've got a potion of healing, and just a standard potion of healing. I'm gonna go ahead and just.
Okay.
D4 plus 2. Five plus 2 is 7. That's action, bonus action, and I will stand the front line here.
Let's fucking go. Front line. Varnax, get that other end and we're good.
Oh, I can see everybody.
Is
Kenji,
that
don't go in there.
everybody?
It's happening.
Kenji,
don't go in
there.
I
It's
think-
a bad idea.
I think I have dark vision, guys. I can
Don't
see. I
touch
can
that
see
oak.
now.
Just stand still.
Yeah, it's not like 1 foot in, you will immediately go unconscious or anything.
Yeah. And then Nat
Rob-
won a death save again.
I'm gonna Snow White this bitch, dude.
Matter of fact, go talk to Aiden real quick. Aiden has a cool joke. Go over to where Aiden is.
Yeah, I can't even see anyone. I'm just chilling.
Y'all think I need
I
to
don't
touch
know.
the spike growth to get to them, dude? I'll just jump on them. Yeah,
Alright.
just come flying at them.
It is Bjordek's turn. He is going to get sort of hunkered down a little bit, and as he does, you see a shoulder pops. And the other one does the same. As he does, you hear like the spine crack, the bones shift as he grows in size.
Hey, that's my shtick.
Yeah, I stole it.
Wait, but
No.
since he grows, he moves into another 5-foot space. Wouldn't he take damage because he moved into it?
He'll be taking some damage anyway. This is gonna go 5 feet forward. So go ahead and roll
Fair.
2d4.
Jesus.
2.
2 halved to 1
Oh,
as a
God.
part of his rage. And
Don't like this.
mark off a rage. He's going to rain some blows on Yotev.
Let's see it.
I could swear that this person's name is not Bjordak, but it almost seems like
Can he
it's a
reach me from
racist
here?
dude.
What's
He
the weapon?
can with his glaive, which is a
Okay.
ranged weapon.
Yep,
Jesus.
there we go. Cool. 13 does not hit. 17 does not hit.
Both as they come down, raining towards you, actually physically pissed at you specifically, trying to hit you. You see he has these sort of massive shoulder muscles that are popping out with each swing. There's just this almost it's almost as though the force of him swinging caused this little thunderclap behind each swing. As the force is so strong, the air is pushed out of the way and it is forced back together on the other end of the blade. With both of those misses, it's Vincent's turn.
That's really cute.
Oh, dude.
Vincent is going to take a look over here. You're going to hear, "Oh, shit," come from behind you. And he's going to take a couple shots.
Take the shot.
Take the shot.
Yeah.
18 and a 13.
Oh boy,
Of which only the 18 will hit.
that's fine.
12 halves to
Yeah.
6 piercing on Bjordak. He will then sort of look over at Cassandra a bit scared, having held this pistol up and shot over the riot shield, and just fully dip back. To that
She
corner.
doesn't see that.
Varnex.
All right.
So valid.
Kenji, just
Good job on your
sometimes-
military training.
Sometimes you infuriate me, little man.
I
Sometimes.
smack him.
I die.
I'm going to just reach
Smack
down
his-
and grab his head and full on lay of hands, my full pool of 30.
Jesus.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Wait, what do I heal for? 30?
30.
30.
Jesus fuck.
Do you need 30?
Yeah, I need
Yes.
everything, dude.
He's
Okay,
got
I didn't
one.
know what your max was. I don't know what your max is.
It's not
50, 51.
Okay.
You're gonna stay here. I know you can't see shit. If you just want to ride my shield and you don't have any spells, you got your little fucking hands. God. And Bullman, I'm gonna kick your ass too.
And I'll let me see, what else can I do?
Oh, do I have any more?
How do I use like all 30 of that?
Great question.
Just
It doesn't.
On
You can
VTT,
only
you
use
may just
one.
have to, yeah, you may just have to change it manually to 0.
I got it. All right. So that was my
On
action.
your shield.
I forget how many of these I used.
I'm gonna use bonus action.
No, I've at least used one.
I'm gonna use channel divinity, crush the weak. Oh, it's run out of its designated item uses. How is that possible?
I think you used it once.
He hasn't done that.
But it's a bonus. Oh, it's not a cantrip. Okay. Well, I do have a cantrip. There you go. I'm gonna do Word of Radiance. So it's you utter the word, burning radiance erupts from you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within range. What's the range of it?
It's right around.
Okay. It's for melee, right?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, right around you.
Okay. Whatever. I'm done. Kenji's
Alright.
turn.
Kenji, you have been healed.
Excellent. What is a greater max heal for?
Greater is 4d4 plus 4.
Okay, funny.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I will take a greater as an action and heal for all of it. So I should be at 51 now. And I know that we talked last time, and my number does not reflect where I'm at. Like 46 is not where I'm technically at, but I'm keeping
Yeah.
track on the thing.
Got it.
So now I'm full. And I would like to, as movement, I can jump, right? And can I jump on people?
You can certainly try.
If they were to hit me, like if Bjordak, that fucking huge ass bull, were to hit me, would he be hitting the other people too? Like if he just brings it down on them?
It is a single target still.
Unfortunate. I'm gonna hold it out for right now. Because I need an action
Okay.
for the thing that I would like to do.
Sure. We go to Cassandra.
I'm gonna cast magnifying gravity
Okay.
and hit all of them.
Oh
Right?
shit.
That's everybody, right?
Looks like it.
Great.
Can you post a spell?
Oh,
All good. Constitution saving throw.
that's a 16.
Alright.
Third, so we take
Fail.
28.
Success. Success.
No, fail.
Succeeds, not succeeds.
16 is what I have. On 16, so 15 doesn't.
It's saying 15 on your thing.
That's 14.
Yeah, what's the extra one from?
This says attack save.
Do you have an item that increases it that you don't have equipped on DTT or something?
I don't know, but when I'm on D&D Beyond, it says on 16. My attack save is on 16. I don't know. This is just going off of what D&D
Hero deck adds a +1 to spell save DC.
And that's probably not reflecting properly because it's a homebrew item.
Okay. That's a success or fail, success, fail. Con saving throw, fail. Divya. Con saving throw. Success.
Boo.
Critical success.
Constitution saving throw. Success.
Damn.
So what is the damage?
It's 3d8, right?
Do you prefer purple?
I did 3 total.
No, 4.
Yeah, 4.
Um, 21.
21. So that's 10 to you. 10 to you.
And then everybody who failed has half.
10 to you.
so those thugs ain't moving.
Not very
I
far.
mean, they will move, but it takes them.
They'll take one step at a turn.
Yeah, that's realistically what they're about to do.
All right.
Until they get pushed back further again, still.
So that's your action. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No. I get. No.
I low key want this bull to hit me because I have something to use. I haven't been able to use my AC's too high.
The Romans can go.
Okay. Was there something else? Sorry.
No, I said I was done.
Okay. Respond to.
You're fine.
Okay. Their turns. They are fucked up after all of that shit.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's kind of a lot.
Let's see. These two back here are going to do heavy crossbow shots because there's no chance they're going to get within range.
Boo.
It's a 5 to hit and a 4 to hit, both wildly miss. This one's
Who are
going to
they
take
aiming at?
one step forward. At the moment, it's Killian.
Okay.
This one's stepping forward, so please roll a 2d4 for me.
7.
Ow.
Jesus Christ.
But he's going to take 2 mace attacks for 14 on Killian and a 14 on Killian. Both will miss.
Huh?
This guy's going to do 1, 2, 3 to get here. So that's 64.
Jesus.
Is that the one that succeeded?
Yes.
Okay. 7 on the first 2, 6 on the second 2, and then 5 on the third 2.
So 13, 18.
God damn it.
So he gets messed up. He's going to do 2 mace attacks as well. This first one on the Echo, which misses. The second one on Kenji, which fucking misses. Holy shit, guys. Come on. And that is their turn. Aiden.
Alright.
Watch your back.
I can only see one of them now, so I'm going to start by stepping here. 10. 20. Okay, there's people. These are people now. Okay, I'm going to try to take a longbow shot at Divya.
Okay.
Speed to hit. So that is a 26.
Hits.
I'm going to use gathered. Actually, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to use gathered swarm. So as the arrow hits her, the swarm's going to kind of come off and flank around. It's going to try to push her
No.
15 feet this way.
Okay.
No.
She gets a strength saving throw.
Oh, cool, cool, cool. Let me do that.
You're gonna push her forward, please?
She
17.
succeeds, I believe.
It's the only way to get the max distance for that damage on the spike growth.
And then I was gonna push her back further with my mage hand, but it's all good. Okay, so she succeeds that, so just the longbow damage is 5, which is 8 damage.
8 damage. She's going to use her reaction to do Stone's Endurance. Reduces it by 10.
Okay. I will take a second shot at her, I think. Yeah. That's a 14 to hit.
14 misses.
Okay, and then I will try to telekinetically shove it back 5 feet.
It's another strength save. Strength saving throw. Normal. 16. You try to shove her around. She holds her ground, like literally moving maybe an inch in both directions. Was able to just sort of grind her feet into the ground and holds firm.
Alright, and then I'm going to try to bend back around as far as I can again, and that is the end of my turn.
It is her turn. Please roll 64 for me. She rushes in.
Oh,
She
sweet.
didn't rush.
How are these guys looking, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
The thugs aren't doing great. Bjornak and Divya aren't awful.
That's 14
Okay.
for Divya.
Let's
14.
change that, gang.
All
Shall
right,
we?
she's now going to raise up her flail.
What if
No,
she
thank
rushed?
you.
Does she have an action?
He just
Uh,
hasn't-
yeah.
These two.
Like moves quickly, not actually dashing.
Oh, okay.
All right, Yotev, 24 to hit.
A 24 hits. But I would like to use my reaction to use my repulsion shield, which pushes her 15 feet away from me.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'd still
is there
take the hit, I
a-
believe.
15 feet? Holy fuck.
Yeah, I may move them up to 15 feet away from me.
That is 16 points of damage.
Okay.
Do I get Sentinel at all with that, or would his reaction prioritize him?
For opportunity attacks, force movement does not work. What's for the repulsion shield? Is there a save involved with that?
I don't believe so. I'm trying to look at it again. I lost where I had it for a second. Repulsion shield. You gain +1 bonus to your armor class while wielding the shield. While holding it, the wielder can use a reaction immediately after being hit by a melee attack to expend one of the shield's charges and push the attacker up to 15 feet away.
Also,
No
Sentinel.
saves.
Also, Sentinel can be used when somebody's near you attacking your friend.
Yeah,
You can
it doesn't
use
say
Sentinel
the
to attack.
hit or anything. It just
Yeah.
says when a creature within
Yeah.
5 feet of you makes an attack against the target.
So in that case, Sentinel for yes.
And they're fairy fired, so it's something damage.
Correct.
Jesus.
Very fired. It's what?
That's a natural 20.
Damage. Natural 20. Okay.
Fuck him up, Steph.
So
I'll say this now. She's gonna use another Stone's Endurance, but this is gonna hurt either way.
This is still gonna hurt. Yeah.
I gotta remember how to math this thing. So
Can she?
46.
She used a reaction this turn already.
Did you just
Yeah,
say
but it's her turn, so
46?
she gets it back.
46.
4d6.
Yes, which I can reroll 1s and 2s.
Oh god.
We
It
got
doesn't sound
5,
like
5,
charges,
5, and rolling a 2 3, so it's 18 plus 9.
Okay.
is 27 damage.
Okay. So /R1 d12 plus 5 minus 16. So 27 minus 16 is 11.
And then my last roll for her movement.
Yeah, where is she moving, Yotev?
15 feet away.
You could
I wanna
shove her into
send-
the pit.
How deep? Yeah, how deep is that pit? Like, is that just like a surface
The
covered
pit
bot
is
now?
mostly full. I would treat the pit kind of like in Pokemon when you use strength to push a boulder
Okay,
into a rock.
yeah.
It's basically full.
She's gonna go back where she started between the two guys.
All right.
Which then
64.
gives her another set of damage from the spike growth. This is stupid.
Look at
Hilarious.
his face. He is so pissed right now.
It's fine.
I'm so proud of that.
I'll
12.
just make the next one worse. 12.
This is just really good teamwork.
Yeah.
Realistically.
All right.
It's gonna start spell magic.
Mr. Cole's gone.
For her second, she'll go ahead and just throw a hand axe at. It'll be at you again because you shoved her and it's starting to piss her off. 17
doesn't
she'll miss.
hit. Bing.
Oh, I went back for some reason. At the end of her turn, actually, she'll use her bonus action real fast, because fucking no.
This is
To do second wind
this bitch.
to heal back 15 HP.
That's everything we just did to her this turn.
That's okay though.
Burning that economy.
Oh no, it's not.
Yeah. But she was able to reduce with a bunch of it from Stone's Endurance, and then heal back a bunch. So she's using everything she can to keep her ass alive.
Yeah, it's not. It's all gonna be all for naught.
At this
I'm hoping
point,
anyway.
at Mr. Cole's turn, you just see the it
Elevator.
rise up, and you just watch as he gives like a scowl as he disappears and goes away.
Cool.
Yotev.
Yeah. First things first. I'm gonna start off with my bonus action, and I'm gonna use the enhanced defensive field, to give myself and all of my allies within 10 feet of me, an extra half of my artificer level HP, so they get 3 temp HP. So that would be Killian, Kenji, Varnax, and the Echo.
No.
No.
I don't know if Echo counts in that
Appreciate
regard.
that. It does not have HP.
No. I don't know if anyone is behind. I can't see behind this wall currently, but okay.
Can I interrupt
Cool.
and ask a dumb question real quick?
Sure.
With magnify gravity, how does that work with thrown weapons? Because the sphere of gravity is still there.
It is, but she also saved.
But it says until the start of my next turn, any object that isn't being more carried in the sphere requires a successful strength check against yours.
But she saved.
No,
I
I know,
can-
but
I can roll to see. I can roll to see if she could have thrown it, but it missed either way.
I know. I wanted to know for like future reference. Of if
I have
that's-
no clue.
Cool. We'll figure it out later. I just read that.
Cool.
Alright.
What you draw in there?
That is a line for Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Sick.
To try to hit. God, I can't rotate this line. I want to throw it at a diagonal that would hit. This diagonal should be able to hit all 3 of them. Bjordak, what's her name? Divya, and then the guy to her left. I don't know if it technically does. If not, I want to prioritize
This
Divya.
would, if you take a back step,
I can do that.
because that does 1 over 1 over.
I'll move that step back and then probably forward again, just because. But I don't know how to rotate this line. So I'm gonna,
So that's
I'm
a
gonna just place it there. It's a dexterity saving throw. Yes.
saving throw. Normal. Fail on the thug. Divya. Dex.
Come on,
saving
come
throw.
on.
Normal. Fail on
Yes!
Divya.
Oh.
Bjordak. Dex. Saving throw. Advantage. Success.
Oh fuck. Damn it. That's fine.
Alright. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Before.
Okay.
Creature covered
so
in the acid takes 2d4 acid damage at the start of each of its turns.
Okay. Well, the good news. That guy's fucking dead.
Yeah!
He could not move because he had 1 HP, and if he moved, he died.
Valid.
Divya takes 4, and Bjordek takes a stone cold 2 damage. Alright.
Does he still take damage?
I don't know. I assumed so. Does he not?
Nobody takes damage yet. It's the do they take damage now and at the start of their turn?
Hold on. That's what I'm reading now. Creature covered in the acid. Dexterity saving throw, or be covered in acid for the spell's duration, or until a creature uses its action to scrape or wash off the acid itself or another creature. A creature covered in acid takes 2d4. So he wouldn't take damage because he didn't. He succeeded.
Okay.
So he wouldn't be covered in acid, and then at the start, I think, of her next turn, Divya would take 2d4.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just keep this dude marked dead because he is. There's at the start of his turn, he will die.
At all intents and purposes, he is, gonna die.
Yeah.
So,
That is your action.
that was my action and my bonus action, and so I have movement, but I'm not gonna use it.
Okay. Killian.
Bonus action, I'm going to teleport with my Echo, so we swap places here. Yeah, I'm going to attack. Do these guys look beat up, or like how are they looking? You see those next to me.
Yeah, they look fucked.
Okay, yeah, we're just gonna get them out of the way. So I'm attacking one to the north. These guys were not fairy fire, bro.
They are not.
Yeah, they were.
The one that died was, and the one above.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
You
two
marked
thugs
it.
succeeded, but everybody else was fairy fired.
Yeah.
So the one to the north is a 13 to hit.
Hits.
Anything. 16 damage.
Okay.
Still
Dead.
Okay. So the other one then with Unleash Incarnation from my. Actually, no, I have extra attack. I'm gonna just shoot an extra attack on that one. 25 to hit.
Jesus.
Fuck yeah, absolutely.
8 plus 6, 14 damage.
Dead.
Alright, cool.
Hold the line.
My Echo's gonna move forward. Floating above the spikes.
Yep.
Unleash Incarnation, we're attacking the big guy.
All right, go ahead and roll a hit.
Easy stuff. And they are fairy fired.
Yes.
That is a 24 to hit,
That absolutely hits.
or 7 plus 6, 13 damage.
13 bludgeoning,
Yes.
halved to 6.
Bonus action, I'm going to. I'll move my Echo one up. That's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now you bring up a great point, Killian. He is fairy fired, which means there's no point in not attacking recklessly because he's just already gonna have you guys already have advantage on him.
Oh lord.
So he's gonna take a step forward.
No.
Please roll
stop.
2d4.
4.
So -2. And he's going to go for the person who has them under fairy fire, and he's gonna roll with advantage.
Why is it -2 again?
He's raging
So
because he's upset.
Half damage. Half piercing.
Ample?
Who fairy fired him?
Killian.
Killian did, right.
So he's gonna go for the echo.
21 to
Oh,
hit,
no, he's
Killian.
going for the-
That'll hit.
19 to hit, Killian.
Okay.
Alright, that is damage 1 for 9, damage 2 for 14.
23. And I gotta roll concentration twice. So
Both
con-
DC 10.
Is it con save?
Yes.
Okay.
Both these
that's
are
11.
just DC 10.
That is a 9. So I dropped Fairy Fire.
Okay.
It did. Damn.
And with that, I'm gonna need Yotev, please make a strength saving throw.
What if I didn't want to?
You can always choose to fail.
Yeah,
No,
you can.
no.
Yeah, you can opt to fail if you want, but I feel like this is not the time.
Oh God. 6.
Okay. As he hits Killian twice, he can, as a bonus action, cause a creature within 5 feet of him to make a strength save or be pushed. So he's going to get down, he's going to shove you back with one of his horns, and you are forced back 10 feet.
Okay.
And he's going to end his turn there. Vincent is going to take a step around, see a whole bunch of carnage and shit, but is going to take his pistol and he's going to start at firing at the thug with advantage, which is 16, which will hit for 11 damage, and that thug will go down. He will then take a step up and shoot. That should not have been an advantage because fire dropped, but he rolled the 8 on the first one, so it's fine. Normal on Divya, which is an 18, which misses. And he will.
18 misses her? That's
18 misses her.
crazy.
Now let me unfairy fire them real fast so I don't make that mistake again. That is Vince's turn. Varnex, you are up.
Well, I am going
No.
to move.
It's fine.
I'm going to move up. And I don't want this on. I want this on. I'm going to move to here.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to see what kind of work I can do on Big Fella. So is the Word of Radiance still up or not?
Yep.
All right. So I'm level 5. So does he take 2d6 damage just me getting into area with him?
So it is a instantaneous thing. I apologize. I misunderstood what you were asking. So as
Oh,
an action, you
instantaneous.
can
Okay.
everything around you will happen.
All right. Well, we're just gonna attack this sumbitch.
Okay.
With katana. We're just gonna see what happens here. We're gonna go.
This will be at advantage because he did attack recklessly.
Oh. Come on. How about a natural 20?
Fuck yes.
Let's go.
Let's go,
I rolled a
baby.
natural 20 and a 2 on that advantage.
What kind of damage you do?
I do 1d10s.
No, what type of damage? Not die.
Piercing.
Slashing.
Piercing. Slashing.
I thought it was.
Okay.
Is it slashing for?
It's a
Katana,
katana.
I'd be slashing.
Okay. And it's 1d8. So what
What
is
does this say? Which is
I
raging.
can't, I can't figure out what. I just need. It's 1d8 plus 5 plus bonus.
He needs to make a
2d8
con save, right?
because
'Cause
crit.
he's so raging, right?
2d8
Oh no, that's right.
plus 5.
Think something
And
different.
what's the bonus?
Think
What's my bonus?
concentration.
I think it is that +5, is it not?
Yeah, but it says. So when I open it up in there, it says 1d8 plus 5 plus bonus.
Oh, I think that might be plus bonus for like if you've got a magic weapon or something like that, and it's just
Okay.
blank.
That would be 12 points.
Okay. So So it's 12 halved to 6.
And we're gonna attack him again for my second attack. At advantage still, correct?
Yes.
17, a natural 17 plus 8.
That'll hit.
All right. So 1d8. I get to reroll 1s and 2s. Dadgum, 8-sided dice. 3
Plus 5, right?
5, that's 8.
So 4.
Hang on. Did I do that the first time? Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So, do you have any spell slots left?
Nah, yeah, I do. I have 1.
Would you like to have used that to smite
Oh.
on either of those hits?
A branding smite?
A divine smite.
Oh, sure.
So that is, on any hit, you can choose to smite, which is an extra 2d8 radiant damage. And if you want to do that on the natural 20, that's 4d8 radiant
Then
damage.
yes, I will do that on the natural 20.
There you go. And of course, he is not resistant to radiant damage, so he's going to take the full brunt of this.
So it's
Thank God.
2d8, right?
That's what I was worried
Shield
about.
doesn't want
No,
us to-
48 total.
Because you crit.
Yeah, so it's double.
How many total?
4.
Or
8.
All right. 16, 17, 18, 19, 22.
Jesus.
22.
Yes, sir. I had 2
Holy
8, 2
shit.
Oh, what happened?
Fairy Fire was dropped, so she was supposed to not be visible for you anymore.
No.
That's not true.
Why?
Because I shed 10 bright, 10 dim. I just didn't you about it. I used
Oh,
it
yeah, you, but Divya is not visible because Fairy Fire dropped. I'm still updating people on the board.
Okay.
Sorry, Kinj. But
I just
first strike with this, as this crit, with this massive explosion of radiant damage, he, for the first time, takes the full brunt of damage that you guys deal, and a massive sear across the front of his chest. He just bellows out in agony and anger. That is your action. If there's anything else you'd like to take on your turn.
Bonus action. I'm out of everything. I'm good.
All right,
Step out of range, I can get him. And then
Kenji.
I can beat him up.
I can't see shit.
See me next to you, right?
Hmm.
No,
You can see me. Can't even see me next to him.
nope,
No.
you can't even see that.
You won't be able to see till I move up.
His token is quite literally blind.
Yeah.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Hey, you bump into something in front of you, and you feel the urge to beat the shit out of it.
I would love to. Before Fairy Fire was dropped, I saw the large fucker like down, right?
Yeah.
Can I would like to make this fair. Can I roll to run in the right direction?
Sure. What's your like? In what way? Like,
I want to be able to run like on a diagonal and like just get to this fucking clown. And
Sure.
yeah.
Can we verbally
I
navigate him?
I wanted to I want to leave it up to you on how you determine to do that, and I want to play by.
I would say make it a probably perception with disadvantage, since you're literally blind.
Okay. I will roll. How do I do it in the thing?
Go to your attributes.
One sec.
Go to perception,
Oh,
on it.
yeah, that is true. That is true. Yes.
and then you can do it as disadvantage.
It'll prompt you. An 11. You run forward and you hit something that's bigger than you and seems dangerous.
How many feet forward do I run?
Go 5 feet diagonally down.
Okay.
Bump into something that seems bigger than you and dangerous.
Oh no.
Okay. I will try and hit it.
Roll it.
Oh, right. That is 13 to hit.
13. Varnex, you feel this little wooden fist go dink into your, like, the back part of your greaves. It's just boop.
Okay. Does he say anything?
It's not my turn. I can't say anything. Can
Yeah,
I?
you
Fuck
can.
you can't!
Blocking's a free
Okay.
action.
What the hell?
Okay, cool.
God damn it, Kenji, I told you to stay back there. What the fuck are you doing? You can't
can't.
see. Just stay there so you don't fucking die again.
I can
I
be
saw this
helpful.
too, right?
I can be helpful.
Yeah.
1 second.
You cannot be helpful.
I will
Kenji,
continue.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna continue running down. Do
Kenji,
you want me?
fully.
Do you want me to like?
Almost. No,
There's
at
spikes
that point,
here.
you knew where they were. The lights went out, and you went up and hit. So you can go forward.
Okay.
So you can walk into spikes if you'd like to.
Well, I thought I was
Wait.
gonna go right here.
That's on top of Yotev. You'll have to go up one.
Can I,
That's on top of
Me.
next.
I'm
I
gonna go
can't
right here.
spend no off of Varnex. Can I to give him 0 speed?
I can go
Can you
right
attach
here.
yourself to Varnex's shield?
If you want to hit Kenji,
Do
Tell
I have
me.
to use a weapon? Can I use this like a fist?
You still hurt
what,
him.
what do you have in
He
your
has
hands?
0 speed if I hit him.
What do you have in your hands right now?
I have just my maul.
Okay, it's a maul, so it's a two-handed. I guess you can freehand, backhand the puppet. Yeah.
You
What do
can
you
boop
want?
him. You could just say I boop him with it. Like you don't have to actually hit him. You
No,
I'm
don't
gonna
you
hit him so he has 0 speed and he stops moving.
If you're gonna impose the "you cannot move anymore" aspect, you gotta swing.
Yeah, you gotta do damage.
it's so stupid.
Kenji, just attach yourself to Varnex's shield. You
I-
know
I'm
it's
not-
there.
I'm so close.
At this moment, not only full health, but also has temp HP.
Yeah,
That's
Kenji's
true, he does
good.
have that. He's,
Yeah.
he's pretty stacked at the moment.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm,
But if you backhand the kid,
if
Here's
you
I'm
the thing,
do
though.
what he wants to do.
Figure
he
out-
does 76
figure out-
HP in one
figure
hit.
out your shit because I'm running into
Okay.
thorns right now to get to this fucking clown.
Let him
Aiden.
run. Let him run into
It
it.
doesn't matter if
2d4,
you hit-
please.
Hit him because you can't see him.
7.
7 points of damage
Okay.
from
Fuck.
the
Being tracked
Golden
on, for the
rings.
record,
You-
this is being tracked on D&D Beyond.
quick warning for potential gross body crap. As you go in, you step, and it's just a thorn right into the heel as it sinks down.
Yeah.
Stepping
It,
down
like-
into it.
Yeah, so like I step down into it, and the thorn, because I'm like kind of wooden, kind of fleshy, it resists for a second, and then immediately shoots up like through my heel and back through like my Achilles tendon, so it like just like looks like I'm planted there. On like
Those of you who can see bits of blood sort of go down the thorn, which is a first for Kenji.
That's gross.
am I there now?
He is
Can
a
I
real
feel him?
boy.
Can I like feel?
You go forward and you feel another person, but instead of metal, it's a bunch of fur. And you hear a angry Minotaur start trying to kick you off from grabbing at his leg.
I
So if
would
you'd like to go ahead and make attacks with disadvantage.
I would like to climb up him.
Wait, is it disadvantage or is it straight because you have advantage because you did reckless?
It would be straight because of reckless, actually. You're right.
Is it cancel?
I would like to scuttle up using his
Yes,
fur
yes,
as
I-
handholds.
I heard your request. Give me a moment.
As I leave the ground, pending that I can, the thorn will come with me.
Your request is under advisement. Give me a moment.
He has to refer to the council.
Dude,
And
it's
that's
not
page
climbing. It's like,
139 of the
Yeah.
the DM handbook.
it's like climbing Mount Everest, but like a minotaur that's grown. Also, I'd like to roll to not crawl over private parts.
Hmm.
You're exclusion.
Well, we know that's a
by
disadvantage.
A bit of
That's it.
Yeah,
You know
do you
what?
see how large it is? It's gonna be hard to miss, my guy.
You're not. You're not.
Is he packing?
I'd like. Yeah. I'd like to. I'd
He
like to
was
roll.
before, and then he doubled in size.
I'd
So
like.
he has 3 legs.
I'd like to
Great.
stun. Just.
Honestly, that I might
I'm gonna
have
try
to give
kicking him in the balls.
disadvantage on that because that's
Just-
brutal.
Just give the minotaur ED.
Gonna mutilate this minotaur's hand. He'll just be a bull at that point. He can't help you now, Brittany. He never could. Not with this group.
Not here.
Not here.
This is a place where God does not look.
Well, break up, tell you a funny story.
Pray to whatever God you like. It does not exist here.
I'd
Your
like to
cat's
pray to
paw
the
is
Allhammer,
literally just
please.
like.
Absolutely fucking nothing. Dad, you missed nothing. Nothing.
I'm trying to scuttle up the minotaur and avoid his junk. But if we do
kind of
hit it,
Pop-Tart
then
is
I'm gonna roll to give him ED for a round.
He's gonna be thriving off that.
If
blue
one
pill.
creature wants to jump onto another creature, it can do so by grappling. A small or medium creature has a little chance of making a successful grapple against a huge or gargantuan creature. However, as an alternative, a suitably large opponent can be treated as terrain for the purpose of jumping onto its back or climbing a limb.
I like being small.
So this will be a
Me
grapple.
too.
Okay.
This will be your athletics versus his athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
But it's gonna be a disadvantage because he can't fucking see.
You'll be fine with a straight one. He'll just have advantage because he's raging.
This is an ability check.
Yes, you have to beat a 26.
10.
10.
Easy.
You grab on, and he just like pulls back the leg and swings it forward. And as it does, you hold on still, but your entire lower body at the arc, like the edge arc of the kick, leaves. And as you come back down, you slam into fur and then let go. So you are still where you're at, but the climb attempt did fail.
This smells awful, guys. We need to do something.
Mm-hmm. You have your bonus action if you'd like to take that.
I will roll to hit him.
All right. This will be a straight roll. Since he used reckless, the advantage and disadvantage will cancel out. That's a hit.
Incredible. Damage? 7 damage.
For 7 halved to 3.
The fuck is this? I got a 1. Most. Yo, your bot
Alright.
is not working for me, dude.
It's fine.
It's-
Cassandra.
Do it to kill them.
Can I take up space with a person if I'm tiny still? Because I'm tiny? Like, can I stick
You
with the
can
kid?
go into an ally space. You cannot end your turn there.
Okay,
Does
I'm
anybody
sick.
have mage hand?
so I can go here, and that's fine?
Aiden
And
does.
this is, okay, so just to clarify, the light that I can see is 10 out and 10, how does the 10 dim? Because I should be able to see her with the 10 dim, or does dim not do the out?
Hold on, I'm gonna have to move you, Kenji, real fast to get to Cassandra's
Yeah,
thing.
no worries.
Or am I dumb? Because I thought if I moved 15 feet, I should have been able to see. Because she's right here. Like, I know she's right here. Not because I moved.
I put it down as 10-10. Maybe I have to do 10-20 technically, because it's not adding the radii together. There you go.
There you go. Okay, sorry. Okay. But if I move here, can I still see her? I can't. Okay, so I'll move. Let's here. If I move 15, right? I'm still, okay. I would like to move me at 3rd level. Hold on. So, if I want to hit this big dude, it's got to be in the middle of him because he's big, right? Like, you can't just put it here and it hits him. Yeah. So I don't want to put it on him, but I do want to put it here. She starts her turn there and has to walk through. And it doesn't hit.
Alright, perfect.
Right, because I'm not able to. If I place it and it only hits a quarter of his, it doesn't actually hit.
It would still hit him. It would be a matter of, because as long as he takes up any part of that space. But I think it's either going to be a square of 4, or it's going to be a cross like that. So I don't think you'll be able to get both if that's what you're trying to do.
Okay, I'll have it on there.
Okay.
And it's up. So, and that says 15 con, but it's actually a 16.
Right.
It's wrong. And
So is it action?
Yeah, and I moved, so I'm gonna move back to where I was, because I don't want to.
Okay.
I'll move here, so that Kenji can see.
As you move back, he's going to take an attack of opportunity on you.
Even though I was here.
Glaive has a reach of 10 feet.
Okay.
That's a natural one. That doesn't matter. Alright. Fuck me.
Ooh, ooh.
It's because he's really big and I'm very tiny. He tried to hit a fly and he couldn't. That's what just happened.
Aiden, please put me out of my misery. I'm done here.
Now you got at least 2 more turns.
Let's try to push the Minotaur.
Okay, there's a strength save.
Yeah, 15.
Strength. Saving throw. Advantage because rage. 24.
Try again, Michael. Try again. Push him into the thingy. Then he takes moonbeam.
The other things, I think it's almost 15. I don't think it's up to 15. I guess it would work. Alright, I'll shoot him with my longbow. Yorna. That is a 16 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay, and gathered swarm. It's another strength saving save of 15. Succeeded. Was this did he attack recklessly this turn?
Yes, so you have-
Yes, he has not gotten back to his turn yet, so yes.
Okay, it did not make a difference. It still just hit. And
Okay.
I deal 6 points of piercing damage.
Just had to 3.
That seems not effective, so I'm going to use my second attack on Divya. Which is an 8 to hit.
That will miss.
The 10 to hit, sorry, but it's still, yeah.
Cassandra and Yotev, please roll the damage that she takes at the start of her turn.
think it's 2d4, right?
I almost rolled that.
Yes.
2 8s and a 9. Also,
7.
that circle should be lit up for Kenji saving. It gives off 10 thingy of light within the thingy, within Moonbeam. It's a beam of light within the Moonbeam itself. It's 10 within. What?
Sounds dark to me.
Dim light.
So
I read my spell. I know my spell.
I cannot do that.
That's fine.
That's fine. So at the start of her turn, burned with radiant energy, burned with acid,
How's she looking?
she looks fucked up.
High five. And if she wants to come towards us, she can go to the other side.
Come closer, come here.
And she has to.
I don't know if she has ranged weapons. Well, she has throwing axes, but she threw them
But
already.
if she doesn't move, she's taking moving.
Yeah.
Already did. It's a matter of how she was
She's just
feeling.
so mad. That
Checkmate.
You can't do anything with her.
So her last. She's gonna use her last stone's endurance to take less damage from that.
Sure.
This may make it to where she can actually do some shit. It's 15. So
Does
add
that
15
reduce
back.
the amount of like little damage that she took at the start of her turn, or is that just
Yes.
like okay?
Anytime she takes damage, she can do that, but that is her last of the day. She's gonna do 5, 10, 15 to get here. Please roll 64.
I want to push her again. But like
17.
she's like got 2 HP left.
That 15 she just healed.
That's gone.
Take that.
He made it. All right. She's going to start swinging down on the guy who walked away, Kenji. This will be an advantage since Kenji cannot see.
Yes, he can. Yes, he. No, stop. Yes, he
I
can.
can't see her right now.
I can see her, and if I can see her, Kenji can. She's lit up. I can see her. She's right here. I'm on
What's
my
lighting her?
I emit the 20 feet of light, the 10 bright, 10 dim. If I'm
Okay.
able to see her, Kenji can see her because
She's in dim light.
So the
Can you see her?
yeah, he can.
Yeah, I can.
I'm looking at it. See,
I didn't
21.
yell, I'm so sorry, Caleb.
That would be instead a 23,
I'm sure you still
which
hit.
will still hit. The 23 will still hit.
Yep.
Second attack on Kenji.
Wait,
Is it
Sentinel after the first attack.
okay? Roll hit.
20 to hit.
20 hits. Just.
Six plus 6. 12 damage.
As she brings her flail down and deals 12 damage to you, Kenji, a maul comes swinging around. How do you want to do this?
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I basically want to bring the maul around like I'm gonna like baseball swing, aim for the head, and just tell her. What was the line I had in my head? I told you I wasn't done with you back at the bar.
There is a crack
So fucked up.
as a flail slams into you, Kenji, and as she pulls back, little bits of blood coming with it. There is a second crack as a maul impacts the back of her skull, and a third as she full face plants into the spikes. It is 1, 2, 3, straight down. And she is gone.
She did.
Deceased.
How much damage does Kenji take from that fucking?
12
He
from
took
that hit.
12? All right.
That's not fair.
That's nothing. What do you got right
Um,
now?
I'm like half health.
Yotev.
Yeah. So
just
just
big
like,
guy left.
yeah. So I'm a medium-sized creature right now. I can step within that 5 feet of Varnax or no. I'm not
So
gonna end there, but I was planning on stepping in there to hit and then step back with nimble escape.
You can move into other people's spaces, and if you are a size smaller than the person you're moving into, you can to within it. You just cannot end your turn there.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on ending turn there.
Yeah.
I'm not technically a size smaller though right now. So does that
You
matter
can
right now?
unshrink. It means that you can't like act within that square, but you can
Okay.
still move through it. So if you wanted to go past Varnex or past someone, you could.
Gotcha.
Or you could bite the bullet and step over Divia's corpse and swing from there. What's 2d4 damage? You could survive that.
I could survive 2d4 actually, but it would leave me at most, or at least.
You've got potions.
I know, but I want to hit.
You've got
how is
potion,
our-
you
how's our-
have potions and chutzpah. You've got it.
I got chutzpah for sure. How is he looking? Just
Before the divine before the divine smite, he looked unfazed. After taking a straight 22 unresisted to the chest, he is a lot bloodier than he was before. He could still do a lap around this thing and be fine, probably, but it wouldn't be fun for him. Depending on how crazy Michael rolls, you know. If it's all fours, he's dead, but...
I'm all out of spells right now, so I can't Thunder Wave and try to push him anymore. So that's unfortunate.
Just
Yes,
drink
yes,
your damn
yes.
potion. Save
That's
yourself.
fine. Oh, because my concentration my concentration have dropped on Tasha's because she died.
You could still technically be concentrating on it, and she could continue to dissolve, but it wouldn't be doing any effect. So you're free to drop that if you want.
Yeah, I'm free. I'm dropping that,
Okay.
and I believe I don't know where I have it marked. I believe I still have like from Bay Touched. Yeah, I still have a use of Hunter's Mark, so I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark onto
Okay.
Bjordak.
That gives you advantage on attack, right?
No, it's
extra D4.
additional damage. Yeah, an extra D4.
Or D6. Sorry.
And then yeah, I'm gonna bite the bullet, and I'm gonna take a singular 2d4 spike growth.
Alright, Michael Carter. Roll.
We lose music.
Not once.
Yeah,
Let's go.
It died.
7.
Sorry, I was worried about this. What happened to make him move?
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
you're
moved into
taking
this.
the
I'm
damage.
taking damage.
Got it.
Yeah.
It was 7.
7.
Yeah.
All right.
See, you're fine.
So that takes away my temp. And then that puts me at a 10.
You're gonna have to rejoin stream real fast.
Dream on the
Back.
Kidoki. And using my Thunder Gauntlets, I'm gonna try to hit him.
All right, roll the hit.
Yeah. I forget. I think this is still the same day from when I tested the invention, right?
I believe so.
So, and the duration is until I decide to change it again, right? Or is it like only till 10 minutes? I forget I forget what that was set up as. I don't remember if we made an item for it or not. It's either thunder or fire damage is all I'm really coming out, I think. Let's see. Where are you? There you are. And he recklessly attacked, right? So this would be at advantage.
I'm not seeing where that is. What was it called?
This is from the craft, the
No, but like where are you seeing it?
No, I don't
What's it
remember.
called?
I don't remember if we made an item for it. I don't think we made it in here.
I know we had rules for it, but I don't remember.
Yeah, you told me that I could change it on my bonus action per day as like I think you said it was my proficiency modifier.
I think it was intelligence.
Yes, it was intelligence mod. But I don't think we had an item. I don't think we put it in.
Okay, well, I'll come back to that in a second then.
Yeah. But he's at he takes attacks at advantage because he recklessly attacked, right? Is that?
I
is that
believe
still-
so, yeah. I think
We're
that's
still in that
around.
round. He hasn't gone again since then.
Yep.
Cool. 16.
16 just hits.
16. Okay. Gonna roll damage. Go boom for 7. Plus 1d4.
And that's thunder, so that's not reduced. So that's 11.
There we go. And then roll again at advantage for 25.
That hits.
For 8
Plus.
/ 1. 9.
Hold on. Hunter's Mark is a D6, not a D4.
Oh, D6. Okay.
yeah.
I'll
Roll both
re-roll
those
those.
again.
Yeah. I'll just roll 2d6
8.
for 8 total extra.
Because of that reroll, how do you want to do this?
Ooh.
Yeah, excellent. So Yotev, after getting pushed back, he's like, "Push me, Yotev. I will push you." And he'll like charge over through the spikes, ripping through it. Like his leg gets like cut up from the spike growth, and he just rears his fist back after flashing his like fist out or his hand out to cast Hunter's Mark. Blam 1 and round 2 uppercut through the jaw. Round 2, almost like Lil Mac KO punching.
Yeah, you have to full jump to reach his jaw since he's a full like 10 to 13 feet in the air.
Sure.
As you do, it lands underneath, and there's that explosion as like this. Every time you hit it, your outer ring of the mechanism on your arm pulls back, and it's the thrusting forward along with the blow that causes that thunderous damage. So as it does, it goes up and explodes, his jaw shattering and slamming into the wall behind. Two massive horns get jammed into the stone, and he now hangs there as he's not fully able to fall to the ground. And that is battle over.
Yeah.
Just
GG,
time
guys.
for a break. Let's go.
I'm chugging
I'll go
a
ahead
potion
and,
of greater
I'll
healing.
start searching the corpses.
Yes,
Like,
absolutely.
Like to assist with searching to give you the help action.
Yes. If you'd like to roll an investigation check for me, please.
Investigation. I get advantage on that, right?
Because the help, yeah.
Yes. 14. You see each one of these thugs on them has what looks to be they all have maces, regular maces. They all have heavy crossbows,
Okay,
and they're all wearing leather armor.
so 4 by mace, crossbow, heavy crossbow.
Yes.
So can we say that I did to help him, I lit a torch so that way everybody could see as well?
I
Sure.
moved, so everybody can
Okay.
And 4 leather. All right.
Divya has a +1 flail.
see. Like, it's already right.
you can go around and collect the 4 hand axes that she had. Half of them are scattered around the room at this point. She has a shield as well as plate armor.
She's got plate?
Mm-hmm. Mr. Cole's
Shit.
rich.
We pocketing that shit.
Does
We might have
does
to
the
do some
shield
adjustments.
Look anything special?
Nope.
Just
It's just like a regular shield.
She got any money on her?
She has 200 gold and 120 platinum.
That's so much.
Yeah,
Any gems?
Mr. Cole is
gold?
rich. No gems, no jewels. All cold hard cash.
Guys, I don't know if you know this or not, but Mr. Cole's rich.
She has like iron jewelry, like earrings made of just regular iron, mostly just for having the piercing, not for any aesthetic value.
What about Bull Boy?
Bull Boy has a +1 glaive.
This is the first time we've seen +1 weapons, right?
Yeah.
Besides some of the stuff that you guys are carrying.
Well,
That's
yeah.
a nice glaive, though.
And
A loincloth
that's it?
We don't
and a
have-
can-do attitude.
And like a third leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
If you
he's
decide to look that
shrinking
far.
down. He's shrinking down a little bit, so he's starting to like the horns are getting smaller and getting looser in the hole and then falling down.
No money on him?
No money on hand.
Thuggy dudes.
Never mentions the defecation that happens when you die.
The
Fuck.
the thugs were gonna get paid at the end of the contract for the purposes of avoiding paying someone who's gonna die anyway, and Divya seemed to be holding their coin for them. Divya was also holding any and all money for Bjordak, as Bjordak has no pants.
Varnex, what kind of armor are you wearing?
Mithril plate.
May I use this plate armor for the time being?
Yeah, you can have it, bro. I don't care.
Bruh.
All right.
Like, no, seriously. I thought, because we discussed you, I thought you,
He did not want to. He
Yeah,
said
you
that
didn't
he
want
did
plate.
not want to before.
I didn't want to spend money on it, but
yeah.
Free
If this
play.
is
So,
Free plate. So, yeah,
Free
you got-
plate.
Well,
I will also point out that the of all of them, while Divya was the only one that was carrying actual cash, they do all seem to have these little rings, the 4, and have them on their hands. Bjordak has his as a piercing in his ear. But they're all little rings with jet black lumps of coal embedded into them.
oh, Mr. Cole, because he worked for Mr.
Can we? Is there enough for each of us to have one of those?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes.
Can I take a ring and put it on?
No.
Sure.
I don't want to be associated with Mr. Cole if his little gang.
I
We
would
may
like
need
to while we are walking out because Cole just walked upstairs, and if he's told any of the guards, my people are gonna come back, we can be like, "I'm with Mr. Cole." See,
Fucking
Do they
well,
look
dude.
like they might
as
be
we
magical?
walk through a fucking prison that we just snuck into. I'm
be
just
fair,
saying.
The last thing he saw was them getting fucked up real bad.
I'm just saying. I would like to use my hat of disguise to look as much like her as possible.
Sure. You have to grow to your full size to do it, but as you do, you throw on the hat of disguise and you look. For anyone who knows her intimately, may be able to see that there's some stuff off, but to anyone who's only seen her in passing, you're pretty good decoy.
That's what I would like to get out of the prison. We still have to do that. There's a whole prison we have to get out of.
yeah, I'm gonna go to one of the thugs, but instead of just taking the ring off and struggling with the finger, I'm just gonna chop off the finger and slide it off the other end.
Wild.
Sure.
While everyone else is looking for the bodies in the bag that we got,
Mhm.
look it.
Yeah, you reach in, you pull out, you start looking at some of the stuff, and some of it seems to be like rudimentary concept ideas for things that Sinden himself was working on. These are things that he was coming up with that he thought like could work well, but needed someone with a little bit more financial backing to support his endeavor to create it. You think that there was likely some sort of idea here that once he succeeded in recreating Yotev's armor, he can then turn around and be like, "Hey, I am successful. Look at what I was able to do. You should also support these because these will be able to help you as well." One of them looks to be a form of like this, almost like a canister, like a thermos, basically. But inside it has what appears to be a mostly metal casing, but this thin strip of glass down the side seems to be supposed to holding something to it. But as you look at it, there's not actually any words on this. Everything is written in some sort of a code. You could potentially figure out what that is if you find a way to solve that code. As you flip over to some of the other ones, there's one that looks like this very interesting version of that pistol that you see Vincent's wielding, but it has like this extra battery source on the end of it, just above where the grip is. That seems to have a tube that feeds into the main chamber of the pistol. Additionally, there is this last one, which appears to be a helmet of some kind that has these sort of multi-layered visors on it. So it can flip down for only one, or it can have two, and it seems to create some additional effect, or a third or a fourth. Seems to be four of these different like visors, and maybe different combinations do different things.
I'll give the bag to Yotev. Like,
Oh,
I think you should hold on to these.
There's a couple of other things just real fast for that as well. He does also have what appears to be a personalized journal of just documents and notes that he's taken on his less technical side of things. As you open that up and flip through it, it also seems to be written in a specialized code. And then there is a small, like, almost softball-sized metal sphere that's resting inside.
Oh.
Seems to have a couple of like small grooves in it all around. It's like a copperish color with these small grooves and small rivets here and there, kind of holding it together.
Sphere of Annihilation.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Just casually
well,
around
when we're in a place that is less dangerous, take a closer look at these. I'll put them in that satchel in my pack.
Nice.
All right. But we are right in time for our breaks. We'll go ahead and take that now, and we will have you guys leave here in 10.
Sounds good.
Works for me. Yeah, we're back.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby, we
So-
back.
The fuck?
Having made your stand here, you have wiped out the people sent to stop you and to clean you up as loose ends. With that, all of you take the time to cast cure wounds, to look over the bodies. Is there anything else you'd like to do before you head upstairs?
How much time are we spending down here?
How much time do you want to spend?
That was more of a question to everyone else. Like, how long do we want to be down here? Do we want to leave now? Do we want to leave for a short rest? Like,
I don't know if we'd have time for a short rest.
I think we just need to get back to the inn.
We need to try.
We could always go back to where we made that person believe that they could make it out, and then incinerated them and just nap in the tent for
You think they won't send people down this way?
I hope we just
And,
leave it to Allie.
They
Kenny's gonna
won't.
be looking around.
They never do.
What?
They never send anyone down here, Vincent.
No. Points the gun over towards the thing in the hole. That's always stopped them.
Hey, we have Vincent. Vincent can get us out of here because he works with the military. On top of the cold break.
Do you think if we'd be able to leave out of here right now, we'd be able to leave unharmed?
Probably.
Yeah.
Unless you did something to piss them off on the way in.
What was the time?
Did
of day
we?
right now?
No, we did not.
No, Matt just got in pretty quickly.
It's late afternoon.
I'm gonna
And
use.
by the way, Vincent,
portal
Yeah.
compass or
I don't know what kind of parental issues you got going on, but Yotev's a pretty good guy. I mean, I know we've come in and we've ruined your job, but what Sinjin did was wrong.
Oh, also, did you get my letter about tea?
What the fuck?
I
You just come in.
Yotev's gonna walk over to the wall underneath where Bjordak is hanging from and just bash his head against it.
Just be careful, dude. There's other things hanging there that you don't want to touch.
Yeah, I'll be careful to avoid them.
So, let's just head topside.
Before we go up, I want to try to use the portal compass.
Mhm.
Because we know that the portal's active during the day.
Yeah, you do so, and it doesn't seem to light up. But Vincent kind of looks over at what you're doing, curiously.
I guess if I notice, we knew there was some sort of elemental rift occurring within the prison. I was hoping to figure more out with that before we left.
An elemental rift?
Well, no, I guess it wasn't elemental rift. I thought it was based on the color. Didn't I think it was from Mechanist or something?
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
So I guess it's not an elemental rift, just an extra planar rift.
Oh, the Mechanist portal. Yeah, we sort of actually kind of finally looks over at you, Yotev, a bit confused, and says, "Somehow you are powering this thing using an energy source we don't have yet. Whatever it is stronger than anything we could replicate, which is why it had to still be hooked up, couldn't be unplugged. Part of that machine that was destroyed." Just kind of looks over at all of you that spent turns bashing it. Says
About 3 minutes.
it was able to pull energy from the plane of Mechanus, the plane of invention and order, and it was able to take that excess energy and power the machine itself. Without that power, even with that power rather, it wasn't able to sustain itself. It wasn't enough. So he kind of looks at your armor up and down a little bit, like focusing on where that power core still rests. It says, "What do you have in there?"
Well, this is still just a prototype. I don't really know. I have a theory of like how it got powered up, but as for the power source I'm using right now, it's not something that I put upon it. Something kind of happened to it. We made an. He's gonna kind of look over to the rest of the party. Like seeking like the okay, like in a way of seeking the okay to talk about the sparkling. We ended up somewhere in an encounter in Zadash, and when we came back, a bunch of things changed.
It's not frustratingly vague or anything.
You're telling me. But and Yotep is actually gonna pull out a vial of like the bit of like the matter that he collected during that encounter, all those times ago. And saying that, but I'm working on hoping to figure out what it is and to replicate it. Because even a minuscule amount of this could power things for days, months, years.
Roll an insight check for me, Yotev.
Against the family, disadvantage.
God, here we go.
Yeah.
right.
Come on, AI.
The disadvantage.
Jesus
I
fuck.
love this.
Consistency.
He,
Not using
You
my
see-
inspiration on that.
you see, there's very clearly, like, a lot of thoughts going through his head. A lot of things that he's contemplating, questioning, and he seems to come to some conclusion in this moment. But you're not able to understand what or why.
What are you thinking, Vince?
I'm thinking that I should have known that you found this by accident, and that you didn't actually come up with it. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's go.
Damn.
Holy
He's gonna make his way over and pull the lever to call the elevator back down. He just stares straight ahead, doesn't turn back around to look at anybody.
I want to punch him so bad.
I want to punch him so bad.
Did
He's
we
not
roll-
wrong.
Vince,
though.
if it makes you feel better,
Can I throw your
was
son
on-
again?
no.
Get
I
help.
was on the right track. I forget what I personally forgot what it was called. The residuum. That was what I was looking for at one point. And then we stumbled upon this. And this seemed to work. That was
The
the initial
elevator.
idea.
Reaches the bottom. He walks over to step on and turns around, puts his hand on the lever, and just says, "You all coming or what?"
Yeah, I'll go. First, I'm gonna grab Kenji, strap his ass to my shield. I'm gonna go.
You jostle a little bit.
While we're going up, as part of the investigation, did we like see if there were any salvageable parts on construct?
If anyone would like to make an investigation check on the construct itself to see if there's something that you can pull from it, absolutely.
I don't think I personally would have, since I was doing the compass stuff. I just didn't know what things would have been.
No, Yotep wouldn't have. He's a little tired right now and just like wants to kind of get back. and potentially deal with Mr. Cole.
Oh, you're not gonna address the elephant in the room that your son just called you a failure? Damn.
He knows that he didn't just figure it out.
As all of you get on one by one, who all has a Cole ring on?
I
I'm
know.
not-
I'll put one on.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have one on.
I was
So
curious
it's,
to see if it was magical.
Yotev, Cassandra, Killian, and who?
We have 6, right?
Then
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
can wear one. One of them is technically an earring.
Oh,
It is actually still a ring, but he has attached it as an earring instead of a hood.
And I'll also use my cloak of many fashions to like kind of like make it look like some of the garb that the thugs were wearing.
Sure.
If we have Vincent, just for the point of, because I technically disguise myself as Lydia. Because we have Vincent, do I feel would my word? Do I feel the need to do that because he works at the military? The military is who runs the prison, right? And he's saying, "Get out of
Vincent
here."
feels confident that he's going to be able to leave without any issues.
and that includes us going with him. Yeah.
Didn't quite
A
say.
little less certain, but he seems
Yeah.
confident in himself at least.
If you guys remember, on the top floor there are like runes, security like runes that like say whether you are basically allowed to or not to pass. That we did get past the first time, because there was one like locked right in front of our path.
But Varnex, you said no. Kenji, did you put one on?
I wanted to see if it was magical, so I put it on to like just walk with it and check it out.
Okay. And what about you, Aiden?
Yeah, I'll wear it.
Okay. So everybody but Varnex has one on, and Vincent will pull the lever, and as it does, it rises up to the top. So you get to the top floor. You walk out and step out into the prison to find that the area itself is largely unchanged. You make your way through. No one seems to really pay you much mind. Vincent sort of takes the lead and starts leading you through. As you get to the entrance, one of the guards kind of puts his hand out in front of Vincent to stop him and asks, these new friends of yours, Vincent? And he just nods and says, yeah, Sinden needs some adventurers to go out and help collect some more oddities for his death trap. Kind of with that, kind of has this sharp look in your direction, Yotev, as he says death trap. Looks back towards you, the guard, and says, I'm supposed to show them where to pick up supplies before they head out. Guard just nods, and you all leave. You guys make your way back to Hubbarduk proper.
Making it away.
Oh,
And I, in between the prison and like us getting back to like town or whatever, drop the disguise
Yeah, you can drop the disguise.
with like not like Darth or whatever scene or whatever.
Yeah.
Is there a time that I would like to just be normal and be kind to you?
Easy.
Sit on some.
Vincent sort of starts walking down the side of the cliff, and as he gets to the city streets, he kind of looks both ways, crosses that street, and looks like he's headed towards the barracks, and doesn't seem to really be paying you guys any more attention. Looks to be going directly back to where he knows home is, or at least where he sleeps.
While Yotev was walking behind him to get out, and he sees him walking towards the barracks, Yotev's gonna say, Vince,
He stops.
I'm sorry. But thank you for helping us.
Roll a persuasion check.
Jesus Christ.
Family?
We go.
Bot? Do your thing.
Persuasion.
Please, please, Lord. I'm not using my. I shouldn't use my. You said persuasion.
Can
right?
I give inspiration? Can I give my
I don't.
inspiration for this roll?
No, you don't want to.
Can
Don't
I
waste
please
it.
give inspiration for this roll? I'm asking the DM.
You- You can do with your inspiration what you will.
I will give you advantage on this roll.
24! Crit! Natural 20!
The first one was a 5.
Yeah.
Oh, the conversation that could have been.
Yeah. Let's do it after.
He's fully stops standing there. This is gonna be a weird reaction to a natural 20, but trust.
Yeah, sure.
He you see his fists kind of ball a bit as he's standing there, like squeezes and unclenches his fists as if he desperately wants to punch somebody. And as he lets out a loud huff, he fully turns around towards you and gets up into your face a little bit as he approaches. As he does, he looks you square in the eye and he tells you, You don't get to say that. You don't get to talk to me about this. You don't get to pretend like I had some sort of fucking choice here. You left, Dad. Things got hard and you ran. And that debt didn't just go away. It went to Mom. It went to my sister. It went to me. And now, I go out and I get a job, and I do what I can. I send money back. Every single week, I send money back to hopefully make it so that one day we can live without this. So that we can be free from your bullshit. And then you come, and you kill the guy who's paying my money, who's signing my salary. So you don't get to say that. When you left, everything ended up getting broken. Our entire lives shattered. And you come back, and the first thing you do is you shatter it all over again. And you want to... No. Just no. You know, when I heard that you found that thing, as he sort of taps the chest where that power source is, I hoped that meant that you left and you invented this brave new impressive power source, because that meant that when you left, you did something. That when you left, you figured it out. That you leaving wasn't a mistake. It wasn't so that you could just run away from everything. Maybe you were running to something. Maybe you left so you could go figure it out. When you came back, you'd fix everything. But no, you stumbled into it. At least if you had invented that, at least if you came up with that yourself, that at the end of the day, it would have been worth something, you leaving.
I understand your rage, your fury. I get it. Did I make choices in my life that I'm proud of? No. I'm not proud of what I did. I did what I thought I needed to do. I did it for the safety of you all. Now, did it work out that way? No. But I made this. Everything that this powers comes and powers this. Which is exactly what your fucking boss decided to take from me. And risk your life. Risked your life. Were you willing to die for my mistakes? For my
Yes.
fuck-ups?
Because it's my life to give. If you had stayed around, then maybe it would have been yours.
You deserve so much more than that.
I do. I do
do.
deserve more than this bullshit.
And I want to give you so much more. And I'm trying my hardest here. I'm sorry. But I love you. I love your mother and I love your sister. But this is not easy. When you live with people like Mr. Cole in this city, when you live like people with Sinden in this city, the sparkle spells here. I'm still trying. I'm not running away. I'm running to try to amend all of this. But be mad. That is okay. Because I still fucked up. And even today, I fucked up. But I would have rather fucked up today than to have found out tomorrow morning you were split in half. Because of other fuck-ups I had had.
Takes a finger and pokes you in the chest. As he does, he draws the outline of your Iron Snarf insignia and then taps it again and says, "You're trying, but at least it's a good thing that you're not fucking proud." He taps it again, and as he does, he gives it a little bit of a shove. He fully turns around and starts to walk away.
And like just shout of anger, he's gonna storm off towards the soot swallow. But under his breath, he's like, "I love that boy."
And that's the natural 20 version.
Yeah.
He
What the
he makes his
fuck?
way.
That 20 version.
He fully goes into the barracks, door slamming behind him as he disappears. As you make your way over to the soot swallow, is there anything anyone else would like to do today?
I thought we rolled a natural 1.
How much? What time is it?
It's probably about 4 or 5 o'clock.
Killian, you want to go to the armor shop and see if that needs to be adjusted?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. Do I need to get this armor fixed up before I can wear it?
Probably need to get the titties banged out of the chest since it was formed for a female.
You can wear it. It's got parts of it that are going to be a little bit like not necessarily form fitting. Like it's going to be a little tight in the shoulders. It's a little bit looser in the sides. But you can like either manually do that yourself, or you can go and see if you can get it like professionally fixed. Either will work.
Well, let's see what the professionals can do.
Sounds like Varnex and Killian are heading off to the smithy. Yotab is headed off towards Soot Swallow. What are the other three of y'all heading off to?
I think I'm attached to the shield.
You can get off the shield now. It's daylight. You can see if you want. If you want to go with us, you can go with us.
I think I want to go back to the inn.
It says 2 inn, 2 armory. Aiden, it's on.
Have we gone shopping?
Did we divide the gold that we just picked up?
No, I still got it all.
Can we divide the gold?
I got it all.
Yeah, I'm asking if we can divide it.
I'm already headed to the armor shop.
That's crazy, but well played.
I mean, he was just letting you know where it was at, but he was already gone at that point in time.
I think I would go with them to go shop.
Can I steal gold
shop
from?
for things.
Oh, you're going to shopping, Aiden?
I mean, if they have all the money, I'll join them like at the Omni first. But the only place we've been so far is the Omni Center, right?
If
You've been to a couple of other places, but not on a purchasing capacity. There is, for example, I mean, you could go back to the Never Been Smithy, but that's going to be an interesting conversation. The Firemark facility technically has stuff. There's an herbalist within the town, Lay of the Land.
As Varnex is like coming up the shaft, and my incredible perception has seen him pocket the money. Can I steal some of it before I hop off the shield?
You know, I would love to let that happen, but I gotta ask.
For what?
With what dark vision?
We're coming up the shaft. The below is there, no?
Sure, but it was grabbed below.
Well, yeah, wasn't the person lit up? Like Cassandra was lit up. We saw them search everything. She had 10 bright and 10 dim. I assume that's what it was.
I do admit light, and I don't really know when.
Oh, what was this? Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Snooky. I would love to present you with an opportunity to do that. You just said, oh, an hour. You say, interesting, Lady Brittany. And you, I think you said you would love for me to do that. All you needed was light.
As per everything in this game, when it comes to rolling against players, Varnex, you chill with it.
I don't give a shit.
All right, roll sleight of hand.
I'll do it in fucking thing.
He said nat one. Let's see.
This is an ability check, right?
Yep.
It's sleight of hand. It's right there, man. It isn't that one.
Yep. You, Varnex, you feel a little hand reaching into your coin purse.
Well, how is
jostling
he
around a
gonna do
little
that
bit?
if he's riding on my shield on my back?
Okay.
He's running on the shield on the back. He's like leaned over and reaching down and trying to wrestle into it. I imagine the fact that he's so high up is probably what's keeping him from doing it successfully.
So,
Kenji.
okay, no, Varnex. So what happened was, if you look back, I am a wooden doll, but I'm only half. Like there's some fleshy parts, right? So like, my arms are attached by like still string, so I've kind of like loosened the string so I can use my hand as like a grappling hook. And I've tried to like, so what you're feeling is like, it's like banging against your back is my like.
Kenji,
I'm just gonna take the shield off, hold him out in front of
Kenji, what the fuck are you doing?
I noticed there was some gold
Yeah,
that we got.
yeah.
I might need
You
some.
don't need to worry about it.
Oh, incredible.
Are you afraid you're not gonna get your cut?
That's not it at all. I was just gonna go and use it, and I didn't want to bother you.
I see. I see.
So now we got to retcon me giving out the coin that I already.
No,
Walked
this
away
is
with.
this is what
No,
no,
this was
this
in
is
the
on
elevator shaft, bro. We're backtracked.
no. I'm in
You
your
didn't
head, dude. You literally have said
know.
nothing about the gold. I've only said gold to you.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
You don't have to retcon. It's
So,
just my arm. I
The
need to
200
attach
split
it.
6 ways is 33.3. So how do you want to do that? 30 to everybody?
Give whatever less to me.
No. Whatever's left goes into the bag of holding for potions.
No. Like if there was like a way to split it up amongst everybody and then
No,
give the
because
lesser
then
amount to
it's-
me. Oh, I get
you're
what
not-
you're saying. Yeah.
So we all get 30. Then it'd be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 goes into the kitty. Well, if we want to divide the 18 up again.
That's 30
We
gold,
could.
you said?
Yeah.
If we all got
And then you get
30,
2 platinum each.
200 minus 30 times 6 is 20, so there should be 20 left.
Oh, is that what it is?
I'm so poor.
it should be 20 platinum as well, correct? We
Huh?
got 100. It was 120 platinum, right? So 20.
Yeah, divided
Yep.
by 6 is 2 apiece, isn't it?
20.
120. Divided
20?
by 6.
Yeah,
It's
20 platinum.
20.
Why is my math off when I used a calculator and everything?
That's 20
Or
gold
20
though, right?
divided by 6. No, 20 platinum, 30 gold.
30 gold and 20 platinum.
So
I
it's
re-
just-
I regret trying to steal with you instantaneously, Varnex. Based on the math that has just occurred.
No, like literally, did I not?
No, I'm not blaming
So we
you.
all get 20 platinum and 30 gold.
And then there is 20 gold left over.
Oh, I must have not hit the 0 and did 12. That's why I got 2.
We don't have
20
like, a bag of
platinum.
gold. Do we have
Yeah.
a bag of gold?
20 platinum, 30 gold.
Cool.
I believe I have a bag of gold.
And then 20 gold goes into the bag of holding for.
Snooky,
Is
how
this-
many hit points do I have to take right now for you to give me Gift of Gab?
What's your max?
Don't worry about it. Just give me a number.
No,
Don't
I'm not
look.
worry about it.
No, don't look.
51. 103.
Why?
We'll talk afterwards.
Okay.
I'm gonna start rolling some dice.
Is this
For
bag of
everybody
gold-
at home, that is a direct threat. That talk afterwards will be verbal abuse and potentially physical if you can buy a ticket fast enough.
HR Step Freak, would you like to get involved with this?
Sorry,
See
that's my
something,
job.
say something.
Is this bag of holding from this campaign like the notes and
Some- Somebody's just taking some HR training and it shows.
Wait,
That's
Michael's
just-
tried to ask this very important question like 3 times.
That is a great question.
The bag of
What is the
holding. The bag of holding I
larger
bought.
glowing-
The larger what?
Larger glowing pendant.
Oh, that's a good question.
I just like. Okay.
We
I
didn't
was just
get
gonna
that in
add
this
that.
battle.
Oh, that's
No, I was gonna add stuff and I didn't.
You know what? I have no clue what that is.
okay.
Up to 6.
Great.
Incredible. Our DM has no fucking clue what our item does. Yo, make a custom item. I'll remember what it does later. Fucking Snooky, now later, don't remember what that is. Incredible.
I'm. That is
I mean-
not the conversation that happened with this.
I don't know what's happening right now. I'm lost.
What happened
Neither
is
do I.
there's a item in the bag of holding that's listed as larger glowing pendant. This is for sure from this campaign, by the way, because the other one had way more garbage in it. And it's under a thing called a Dia stock.
Where in the fuck are you guys putting this bag of holding shit?
In the
Journal, that's right.
I fucking bought this bag of holding, and you clowns have this fucking running inventory? It's not even in my goddamn inventory.
I have a bag of holding. It's fine.
I've
There
never
are
known
two.
this was here.
Oh, are they perfect? Incredible. Because somebody told me the other day when we were playing, they were like, just put this in the bag of holding. And
Why
I was
are
like,
there 6 hand axes? There should only be. Was there one in there already?
Just
There
the-
was one leather armor in here already.
I don't
and there
understand.
were 2 hand axes in here already.
Yeah, Michael's
Then we should have.
Let Michael update it. It's fine. These are notes first.
Oh yeah. You're good. 4.
Step took plate. Does Step still have the old
Yep.
armor? that he-
I was not under the impression we
What
had
was
two
your
My
old
mind
armor
is
bags of
set?
blown right now because I didn't know this was here.
I'm still holding the chain. I'm still wearing the chainmail because I haven't gotten this one
Okay.
fixed up. And
Perfect. Then it should
once
be
that
updated.
happens, I'll put the chainmail in there.
Or you can
I-
just sell it since we're going to the armor shop.
I have a bag of holding that I have probably forever. Fine.
I still need armor until we sell.
That's
You
literally
have to
fucking
play it.
baffling.
You don't
How
need
do-
armor, you can-
When did you get this bag of holding?
A while ago, I bought it.
I think.
Why
you,
did someone look to me and say, put this in the bag of holding?
Because you have one as well, don't you?
Yeah. I thought I was
Okay.
just pilfering shit from people. And then there's this whole other inventory I haven't even been adding into the bag of holding.
Yeah, because you got your own, and then the party got one.
I remember
Yes.
giving stuff to Kenji to put in a bag of holding because he had one and he like had it built into like his stomach.
There you go.
The large
Yeah.
glowing pendant was from the Darkling Elder.
Thank you. I got it. Yep.
Yeah. Snooki got it for real.
If you ever put something in here, just hyphen, tell me where it's from. I know exactly what that is. Get it identified, motherfucker.
Can we appreciate that my husband takes better notes?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I'm shocked you found that because there's no Control F feature on that notebook you're writing in, but I'm impressed.
I thought that's when it was from, so I just had to find.
We've realistically only done so much
I also
in this campaign.
I've got tabs.
That helps a lot.
Snooki literally just came. Somebody taking
Wow.
notes on his campaign, and now it has tabs. Incredible.
He's gonna cry.
Yeah,
Hit
he's
it- hit right back to
weeping.
where it was
He's
from.
weeping right now with
Look at
joy.
him.
Look at it, dude. The tears—they're just flowing down his face.
Are we so proud of my husband? He did so good in the fight. He takes such good notes for our party.
Yo, Michael, you know what? You're incredible, dude.
Hey, Snooki, I'd like to remind you that I haven't said anything right now. You know, just
Don't worry, Steph. I know. I know who the problem is.
Yeah, I would like to point out that honestly, I was going to give you all gold until it was a big fuss, just because I was walking away, and then somebody tried to steal it.
I'm still
I think
looking for.
there's,
My
I'm,
name's not Yotev, where I just take and lose 600 gold because he took it all and then got kidnapped.
yo,
I think that's the reason
my
is because
fault
we
I
have
got kidnapped.
PTSD.
I
We
need.
watch you getting kidnapped and we lose the gold again.
This is like a really awkward conversation that we're all having here. But can somebody help me put my arm back on?
No, you got it all dislocated and discombobulated on your own, trying to get into my pocket.
I don't.
I'm gonna swing you and let your little arm swing around like a goddamn. Come on.
Can somebody try and fashion this
Oh,
into a
God.
noose? Because this isn't really working out, and that might be the
Oh,
next best
God.
thing.
In the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, spin him upside down.
This isn't helping. I can't. It's just getting looser. My arm's gonna pop off. I don't think I have that spell.
I'm gonna start walking to the smithy.
Yotev's gonna turn around, push the button that's like on his back. That like puts his body back into shape. Like it's like
I
the
have a
fucking
button on the
ragdoll.
back of my body.
I don't know. That's my guess.
Well, it's canon now.
Sandra, where are you going?
Kenji, you got a string hanging out your ass. Here, let me pull that.
I
Oh, don't
would
do
like
that. Oh
to
no.
Go...
Did people
You're going to the
this
inn.
stuff?
Yeah, I'm
Steph
going to
and I
win.
get his armor taken care of. Because
Did
warriors do
people
that.
Add items to their inventory from like right before we got into the city and fought the trial.
I added my own items.
So you took the
To my
pistols,
inventory.
right?
I took a pistol, yeah. I think I sold one of them already.
Who's
I'm trying to make sure that our bag of holding is.
Does somebody have the drow poison?
no? Is before Aiden starts walking away, I wanted
Aiden's
to ask.
coming with you. Oh no, wait, you're going to the fucking
Yeah,
I'm
he's
going
going
to
to
the
the
inn.
hotel.
Yeah, he's going to a hotel.
The only people going to the inn so far are Yotev and Kenji.
Yeah. In Aiden's head, he'll hear when you get back. I have a question about if you can cast Mage Hand.
I'll
Remind me to talk to you about it.
manifest my swarm. It's like able to pick stuff up.
I have questions.
I'm gonna
But it
take
can wait.
Kenji off my shield, put him down on the ground, put my shield back on. Billy and I are headed.
All right, Aiden's coming with you. Cassandra, where the fuck you going?
I would like to go to whatever town square, wherever all the shops and shit are. Wherever I can place my tent and go do reading.
Sure. That'll be right outside the prayer foundry, probably. All right. Now it's splitting up into 3 groups. Group A, let's go shopping real fast.
Speed run.
Aiden, Barnex, and
Killian.
Killian, sorry. You head to the smithy first, the Neverbend smithy. You find that there are a large number of different stalls here for various different kinds of things. You have individuals who focus solely on the crafting of weaponry, who focus solely on the crafting of armor. There are people who specialize in particular types of armor. For example, there's the stall that the mithril armor was purchased at. There's additionally places where you see these dwarvish folk are working and planting these runes into weapons and armor to give them extra abilities. There is a set of gnome tinkerers that seem to be building not weapons in the traditional sense, but weapons and tools in a more tinkering design. There's one like hammering away on this outer shell of a device that is being put into a larger creation. So you kind of have armor, weapons, enchanting, and tinkered tools. Where are you guys headed with this?
I want to ask around to find out where we can bring armor that's already been crafted that needs to be mended or like reformed.
Fitted.
Yeah.
You need
There's an armor that will gladly take that. There's one of the groups has this incredibly tall half orc who is pounding away, and as he's hammering out this large shield, as he's sort of getting the metal fixings around the edges of it smooth and shaped out, he sort of looks up at you and goes, afternoon. What can I get for you all?
Looking to have this armor refit to my body.
Sure. Yeah, see that for you. Interesting. This is definitely not something built for your build. Do you mind stepping up onto the platform and Alexei? And there's a gnomish individual who hops up and sort of has this massive rolled up tape measure and starts measuring all aspects of your person. It's just getting like the torso, the stomach, the height for it, the wingspan, just getting a full measurement of your body. And as he finishes up, jumps off and gives like this sheet over to the half orc, who stares and looks at it and goes, all right, little more on the shoulders, a little less on the waistband. Looks like you've got pretty close build. Should be relatively fast. Should you be able to swing by tomorrow morning?
Yes.
Excellent. I can go ahead and get this hammered out for you.
How much?
For a resizing, call it should only be like an hour's worth of work. Call it 5 gold.
Deal. And I'll immediately just pull it out and give it to him.
Thank you very much. Yeah, hands it off to the gnome. Goes, we will see you in the morning.
I've got a question.
Sure.
I've got these nice little goggles here. Where would we be able to find another pair of those? Is there anybody here that can make some, or is there a different shop we need to go to?
Do you mind if I take a look?
Sure. They're goggles of night vision.
Ah, yes. He looks at him and looks at the relative make and kind of taps the glass on it and goes to hand it back to you and says, there's some thinkers down the way that may be able to come up with a similar sort of make. I don't know if they have any in stock right now, but sort of looks around at the groups. There's a lot of like gnomes and dwarves and half orcs and like all these different kinds of species walking around, all of which have dark vision. He's kind of looking around and goes, it may not be something they are used to making, but the occasional halfling lives here, human. Maybe they would have something in stock for one of them.
All right. I'll go down and talk to one of those guys?
Sure. You go to the spot with the two gnomish inventors. One of them is fixing up what a sort of spring-locked mechanical device, and as he's putting the last thing in, it snaps, and one of the springs goes bouncing around the room a little bit. They both like duck and cover as it does, and sits back up slowly as the spring is now so fully like lost somewhere. We'll have to readjust the sizing. It looks like it might be a little bit too small. Maybe another 2 centimeters should be enough.
I'll ring a bell. Ding, 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 ding.
Good afternoon. Hold up. Jumps over.
I need to know if you have any of these. These are goggles of night, or can you make a set?
Don't have any in.
It's particular size. They're not full size for a human. They're gonna be about this wide. Got a little band. I'm gonna try to give dimensions of Kenji's head.
It's gonna sort of look at it. It's just you're
Like child size.
yeah. You want
Smaller
the
than you want.
you want. I mean, this is smaller than it. This is like a toddler. You want goggles for a toddler?
Yeah, pretty much. That are adjustable too, so just in case you don't make them small enough, they can go down. Maybe
They kind of look between the two of them, like what the actual fuck. But look back to you, goes. I mean, why not? We'll have to make them. We don't have any in that small of a size, but the lenses should make it cheaper. Or actually, it'd be hard to. You have to custom make it. That might actually. We'll call it a draw, and sort of mark some stuff down. Because yeah, we could put that together. We'll have to. Can you reset the lens cutter? We'll have to go a little bit more specific in this one. Makes a couple notes down. Goes, yeah, we could put that together. Let me look at the price here. It pulls out this little dossier and sort of flips through it. Let's see here. Be able to put that together for you for about 300 gold.
Yeah. How much would just
Okay.
a regular set be?
For a regular set, about 300 gold.
Yeah, okay.
We're calling it a wash with the whole like smaller because it's got to be more specialized, but we'll be able to fit it.
Nah, I'll pass.
Okay. Is there anything else we can interest you in?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Round 2. All right, let's get it done. Hop over and start to work on the machine again.
Billy, do you
Um,
need to do? Aiden, you need anything?
Yes, feed it.
I'll go over and look at the dwarves working on the runes.
Yeah. Okay. Let me grab that sheet real quick.
What?
The runes.
I should have ordered those anyway and made Kenji pay for the fuckers.
I'm not gonna say.
You assume
anything
I have
to my
money now.
character.
What'd you say, Aiden?
I'm not gonna say anything to Varnex in character, but in the back of my mind, I'm just thinking about the fact that he still owes me 643 gold.
I know. I'm just trying to help Kenji out. 230. I've only got 230.
Don't worry about it. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Feels an awful lot like
Varnex
our
becomes
phone
Yotev?
conversations.
Varnex has 2 kids, leaves his home to adventure, trying to pay this debt to Mr. Aiden Collin.
All right. You walk over, and there's these two dwarves, thick black beards that go down to their sternums. One of which has like that balding pattern where there's a little bit of hair here, but the rest of it's starting to really go. Like a little bit of comb over in the middle. The other one has a full head of hair that he's very proudly has, and like a almost like a pompadour-esque look. The two of them are currently working on what appears to be inscribing runes into the blade of a longsword. They one of them looks over and goes, evening there, fireman, how can we help you?
Just saw what you were working on and piqued my interest. How do they work?
Oh, sure. He sort of brings a weapon over and goes, it's a special kind of enchanting magic. We are able to take specialized runes that are imbued with special, specific power and engrave them into metal of weapon or leather of armor or honestly metal of armor as well, and as it does, it can imbue certain specifics to it. It does have to be a mundane set of armor. Any sort of like already enchanted piece, it can have strange side effects, clashing abilities, could cause issues. We don't like to do it on armor that already has aspects to it because it could cause friction, as it were.
What kind of effects can you produce?
It's a good question. What sort of armor are we, and/or weapon, are we hoping to look at?
I mostly use different kinds of leather armor. As far as a weapon goes, mine, I'll kind of gesture towards the double-bladed scimitar. Already has an enchantment with it. Are you able to do anything with a bow?
Bow. We have a couple that could work on bow. Well, the leather armor would be easier. We have our basic, or more common ones that we can do for an armor. We have one that we puts forth like this little booklet in front of you, and it points at the armor section and goes, there's the alchemist rune. While wearing it, you drinking health potion does a little bit more of healing. Very good for adventurers, like sort of looks you up and down, like yourself, or bodyguard, or whatever the fuck it is you do. And he points over at another one and says, this one is one of thief. Just do not tell people what it is. It causes mistrust amongst certain folks for obvious reasons. But while you're wearing armor, you can, if you almost or were to fail something that would going to use words that will break this NPC's brain, but for ease of understanding, when you fail dexterity check, you can re-roll once a day.
The NPC just dies.
Only check. He's bleeding from nose.
Yeah.
We also have a couple of uncommons as he flips over. As there's the arrow catcher, but that is only for shield. We have a bound, if you would like to bind your armor to you. Where is that one? Why is that one not listed? Where are you?
He's like looking through a catalog and like can't find it in like the right drawer.
That is crazy. It goes. Oh, we skip. Oh no.
Sure.
You know what's great is that I know that part of this is Caleb not being able to find something out.
Yes, we skip from A to N for some reason. Why are skip A to N? Why are skip A to N?
Sound like you need help with your inventory, buddy.
It definitely feels like it. This is not good. Not good at all. Why are you breaking? Why are you? You look up done. There we go. So we also have bound armor. Which is bound armor. As bonus action, while you aren't wearing armor, you can have it sort of flash onto you, sort of like an auto boom sort of a thing. Also, while you're wearing it, you can bonus action make it undress. It's very fancy for special lady friends or special male friends if that's how you swing. We have Daywalker, but that has to have helmet or hood. Does your armor have helmet or hood?
I'm sure I could arrange something.
Yeah, we could attach one. Well, you wear it with hood drawn. Actually, sort of looks at you. Hey, you don't need it. You don't have bad eyes. It's best for people without bad eyes, or with bad eyes. It helps with the sunlight sensitivities and stuff like that. You're fine. We have elemental shield. When you put it on, you can choose damage type. We can do acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. While wearing it, if you take damage of that type, you can reduce the damage by twice your character level plus your constitution modifier. But it does cost a level of exhaustion to do, because it makes you tired. On a short or long rest, you can change damage type. What else is there? There's Featherfoot. We have Featherfoot as well. This is a long list. If there's something that you are like, ooh, want that one, you can always stop me. But it's a long list. Featherfoot, while you're wearing armor, the item you have done your standing jump distance. It turns into your walking speed, and each foot you clear costs. Wait, hold on. Each foot you clear while jumping costs a foot of movement, and you cannot jump further than your remaining movement on a turn. So you can jump. How fast are you? Good fast? Medium fast? 30 feet fast?
Yeah, I can move about 30 feet per 6 seconds.
Cool. You can jump about 30 feet in distance. Up to 30 feet. And then, Okay. Oh, there is knock. While you're wearing armor, you can knock on an object to cause it to open once a day. Sort of, and it is unlocked for you. Quite loud, but still good for that. Last one that we have, sorry this is a long list, but last one that we have is while you're wearing the armor. It's a non-detection. While you're wearing the armor, you are hidden from divination, so no scrying, no scrying, stuff like that.
No scrying.
No scrying.
Or scrying.
Or scrying.
Did the nosebleed
looking
just
in
get...
on.
Yeah, did the nosebleed just get bigger?
Scrying now too.
Yeah. Jesus.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Holy
You said you had some that could be applied to a bow as well?
Oh boy, make me read a whole nother list, huh? Alright, let's go to the list.
I have an affinity towards
Towards
fire,
lists? Oh, towards fire.
so if that helps narrow it down.
Ooh, so not the one underwater. Got it. what is the warrior? There's one that makes it so that as long as you are awake, item cannot be taken away from you. It's firmed into your hand. That's the warrior, if you want that one. Bound weapon is sort of the same as the armor, but less of the pizzazz for the lady friends or male friends. There's the cat. While wielding weapon as bonus action, you can activate runes, speaking command phrase. For an hour, you can see normally in darkness. Sort of looks up at you. You are fine. It's 120 feet, so if you want to like see even further, you can. But is that? Let's see. Ooh, chaos. That's a fun one. When you score critical attack, wild magic happens. It does, if the spell that activates requires concentration, it doesn't anymore, and it just lasts for the entire time. The effect upon triggering can either occur on you or has to occur on you, actually. So it's sort of like the weapon itself goes off. You can do Featherfoot, which is the jumping one on the weapon as well, if you'd rather do that. Non-detection on the weapon as well. Or there is Serpent. This is the last one for realsies this time. You've gone through our entire list. When you hit a creature with weapon, you can attempt to poison it. Target must succeed a Constitution saving throw or become poisoned for a minute. The creature can repeat the saving throws at each of its turns. On a success, the effect ends. Once it's used, you can't use it again for the next day. What are we feeling? Long list? But what are we feeling?
Thanks
Like
for
that
letting me know. We'll
needs to
see you
be
later.
posted
Yeah.
somewhere where we can read.
Yeah, I don't need any of
Oh my god.
Michael's gonna say he doesn't want any of it right now.
Once
Walks out.
This is brutal. You're hurting feelings.
You don't have any gumballs of everlasting flavor? Damn.
No, we are not making these things for children, alright? Jesus.
Once you've applied a rune to one of these items, is it something I need to get familiar with to be able to use? Is it something I need to try to focus on?
Some of them will, but mostly it is the stronger ones. We are able to make the common and the uncommon runes. For more powerful runes, you can go to specific cities. I know Utadern has some very powerful runesmiths that will be able to create more powerful effects. And I think there is a practitioner that went to Rexentrum, to the Solstice Academy, to become better at it. He is also good.
Okay. So, out of, like, above board, is the bound rune like a packed weapon type thing where it's in an extra space, or is it just like a...
It would be like
a... Now it's in my hand?
It would be like extra dimensional space. You could futoof and it's gone, and then a futoof and it's back.
What kind of cost would it take to bind my bow?
Let us see. For the uncommon, which is the bound, it would be 150. Carve the runes right into the wood. Take maybe 45 minutes, hour tops. And, you know, bing, bang, boom.
I might come back and take you up on that offer.
I just
See, it's
gave you
entire-
200.
His entire body sort of slumps a bit. Alright. Well, keep us in mind. If you have any changes of the heart, we will be happy to help you.
Do you have any magical items already made?
Aiden,
We do have a couple that we've worked on. If you'd like to take a look at some of those, they're all like the normal ones that we've listed off. So if you'd like to just sort of buy one outright, you can, or you can pay and it'll wait about an hour.
Anything for protection or defensive?
Well, there's the elemental shield that I had mentioned. Did you mention? Do you have a shield on you? Shield.
I do not use a shield.
Well, that knocks that one out. It's really the elemental shield then. That would be the best one.
Anybody around here that sells stuff like protection items?
Yes, I would be happy to show you where you can spend your money elsewhere.
Holy fuck. This person is full on just like double nosebleed, ears just fucking pouring blood. Is like, oh, you want to go somewhere else? This
I'm
is
just gonna walk out.
away from pushing them out and putting the close sign
this
down.
this is the big fucking bad, guys. This is his villain arc. It started here. We caused this.
No, don't.
I was gonna walk out and look for another like magic sword.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
did not want to wait for answer either. Alright, fuck me, I guess.
Wow. Killian, brother.
Oh.
Holy shit.
As far as like magic items, what are we looking for?
If there's like a
defensive.
cloak of protection, ring of protection, something like that.
Didn't we come across one that had it?
Yes, you did.
I have a cloak of protection.
Yeah.
From
The invulnerable vagrant.
Yep. That's where it is.
That's where it was. Now it's on Aiden's back.
No, there was two of them though, wasn't there? There was a ring and a cloak.
I
I think you
don't
had
think
both
so.
for sale. Fuck. Maybe I'm dreaming.
Sure. There is there's a jeweler here. And as they're working on things, they have multiple different. I don't know why I'm still stuck in this voice. There's a jeweler around.
Stop, ain't it? Stop, ain't it?
What a tickle in your throat.
Sometimes you get stuck. I don't know what
Just
it is.
every NPC sounds like that from now on.
Look, you'll never understand where this is coming from.
All the time. All the time.
We've now
There's a
realized
jeweler
this.
around that has a number of different rings and necklaces and the like. You see that this is actually very similar in make to the Ring of Puzzler's Wit, which was used.
Oh, yeah.
Was purchased rather from here. See if I can find that in the card real fast. I am to be having it somewhere. I may have thrown it away. No, I did not.
Yay.
So this is the main. This is the main person that's doing a lot of magic items. They have the spring step shoes, the sparkle spell super sight visors. As far as defense, they don't have a defensive thing, but they may be able to make one.
Y'all come back with anything from the sparkle spells, and Yotep will break it so fast.
Check on my new shoes.
For wasting your money.
I'll find out if they are able to make some How long
Yeah.
that take?
You want a ring of protection?
Ring and cloak are about the same thing. Right? They're both 1 AC and 1 to saving throws. Right?
Well, there's other variations of it, but
I mean, I'm not particular to which kind of item it is, as long as it gives increasing defense.
why is one of these so much more expensive than the other? LEGO items.
It's because you can wear multiple rings, not the same ring, but you can only have one type of cloak equipped.
You do have 5 fingers on a hand.
+1 to AC and saving throws, ring of protection. Yeah. Interesting. What protection was supposed to be in they 20. They'll tell you, we don't have a cloak or a ring in right now. Materials for a ring we've got around, but the cloak materials we'll have to go ahead and order that. It'll take some time to get that in, and we'll have to work on it, but we'll be able to get it done in like we do a rush order, we can do it in by tomorrow at about like end of day. Let's see here. We're looking at about 500 gold.
And that's for the cloak.
Yeah, for the cloak. That's on a rush job. If you want us to take time, then we can take time, and we'll be able to knock it down to 400. But again, it's expensive. Or it'll be timely, right?
But you said the ring, you do have the stuff. It would just cost more for the ring.
Yeah, I think you'd be better off going full cloak here. A ring is going to be expensive.
I'll do cloak and rush it.
All right, 500. I will go ahead and put in a rush order for Mr. Rockwell. All right, Mr. Rockwell, we will see you here tomorrow at about 5 or 6.
Thank you.
He'll tear off a little thing and hand it to you as a sort of item order.
And that's all I'm looking for. So tomorrow I'll pick up my armor, and then later on pick up the...
All right.
Said they had other rings like on him.
Yeah. For other rings, We've got a ring of warmth, a ring of water walking, and a ring of feather falling, but that one's a bit expensive if you ask me.
How much do you water?
Water walking will put you back about 350. I'm sorry?
I will buy that one.
All right. I'll write up a little receipt for you and hand it over. Thank you, sir.
The other shopkeep from his window is just like, motherfuckers not buying from me, but buying from them.
You see there's a little stall and he's putting his hand on the glass and there's just tears going down. There's just more blood. Come on, it's this time instead. All right. That is Killian and Varnex and Aiden. Is there anything else from the three of you?
Well, that's it. So,
Yes.
I think I'm good.
Excellent. Cassandra, you go to the square, you set up your tent. You hoping to draw someone in to do a reading?
yeah, I just want to make money.
Okay. Go ahead and roll, let's call it a performance check.
Okay. I got dirty 20.
Yep.
That's just- yeah, so-
You end up getting 16 silver through the course of about an hour of sitting out here, getting people come in and doing a quick reading, and there's only one person who really gets something that draws any actual interest towards you, and it's just that they seem to be on the brink of some sort of discovery, and you are able to help give this reading. And while it doesn't make a lot of sense to you, it seems to like light something in them that gives them sort of like a eureka moment. And they go and they like thank you profusely, and they go about their way. They're actually the one that gave you a full gold piece. So of the 16, they gave you 10 of that with that single gold, and they rush out, go about their business. All right. And last but not least, the two of you making it back to the Soot Swallow Inn. As you make your way inside, you see that there are a couple people around. It's relatively busy. But in and amongst them, it's not just the... it is, for the most part, just the regular crowd that you notice. But there's also, in and amongst all of them, Tanya is sort of carrying plates to folks, and she sort of clocks you as you come in, and she gives you a knowing nod as she keeps going, and allows herself to get drawn away for a moment if you want to converse with her.
God, I don't know if I want to talk with her right now. Yotev being very frustrated at the situation he's at. He clocks her as well, as just like, hey, and like out of a force of old habit, like starts to like storm towards the bar, and then like pauses for a moment, is like, wait, no, and then he like goes over and pulls up a seat at an empty table. Just kind of sits there for a second and like buries his head in his hands.
You see it takes a second as the two of you sit there. But Tanya fully, like, clearly whatever table this is was not in her section, but she like talked to the person working the section and trade the table so that she can come over and sit and wait on you two. She comes over, she has a little clipboard in front of her with her little notepad in front of her, ready to take your order, but fully said, how'd it go?
Well, Sindin is gone. Your brother is out of a job now. He's angrier than ever. And I'm still a failure of a father. Yay! Just
I do have to say, Yotev, your life is really sad. And I don't know how
no
to help.
shit.
What? Well, Vincent's okay though.
He's alive, yes.
That's good. Mom will
Yeah.
be happy to hear that. Is there
Um.
something else?
So, did I get a chance to tell you about Mr. Cole at all, or no? Did that slip?
She kind of pierces her lips a little bit, but goes, I believe that you had left pretty early this morning to go have a meeting. I don't know
Yes.
if you mentioned.
Yes, so, yes, this morning you received an invite, an invite to go to a meeting to talk with Mr. Cole, and he had tasked us to go down. He helped us get into the Kirvold prison, which is where all of the testing we found out was being done for everything, and that is where your brother was in like the basement levels. He's gonna go through like the whole story. We took down the machine, grabbed some things, but it's like looks around for a sec. He's like, I think we found something, but we didn't let them get anything, Mr. Cole. But he came back at where we were and caught us as we were getting ready to leave and tried to kill us. Great. So Mr. Cole is out and about, but his top two people or at least the ones that had been around, the ones at the competition the other night, they're
Wow.
eventful morning.
Morning and then day and afternoon.
An afternoon.
I wish I could tell you that you did the right thing. But I wish you didn't go and talk to him at all. If it was necessary to get down there, then that's fine, and I shouldn't judge you for that, but Mr. Cole is just another person who's gonna be you're gonna have to look over your shoulder for from now on. And
I know. I don't want to keep adding trouble to you and your mother and your brother. And it seems like everything that I do just makes it worse. And
How
I
did
wish
Mom
I
take
just
it?
knew what to do. We haven't had the chance to tell her yet. I came right here.
Oh, boy.
Your brother and I got into a screaming fit. And
She kind of nods as though she almost expected it. Says, no, he took it the hardest out of all of us when you left. I mean, he was 17 at the time. He the time since he spent the first couple of years trying to comfort Mom and I, telling us that you wouldn't have left us for no good reason, that you were onto something, that you were discovering something or solving some issue, and that you'd be back. And then with every passing month that you didn't show, he got more and more bitter. And you always advocated that fighting was never the solution, and that there was always a cleverer way of getting out of trouble. But I think because that idea came from you, he started to hate that idea. And he decided that what he decided that what that would mean is that I guess all of the things you taught him were bullshit. I think that's why he decided to join the army, not just because they offered money. Of course they did, and that was a good perk for him as well to help pay off debts, but I think the fact that you had been such an advocate for the smarter path, I think he started to resent that path a lot.
I
One
get it.
night.
Yeah. I'll let you continue.
Sorry,
No, you're fine.
there was one night he came back. Mom tried to convince him that maybe there was a better way, a smarter way to make money that didn't put his life in danger. And he said that the reason you weren't around anymore is because you finally realized that the smarter way to live your life was to leave us, because that meant that you wouldn't have to deal with us anymore. Because that if you were on your own, that meant that he didn't have to. You wouldn't have to deal with the issues you were having anymore if you were gone. And he and Mom got in a heated argument after that, and he didn't come home for almost a year after that.
Jesus.
When I left, I was hoping that my problems would follow me and leave you all free of them. Because when I left, I had a feeling that someone was already coming after me. And I didn't want you all to be hurt for my own mistakes. I'm sorry everything fell onto all of you. I really am. You don't deserve this. You and your brother and your mother deserve to be living a life where you are all happy and living your dreams. I want to do anything that I can do to mend that. But I'm not smart enough to know where to go and how to do that.
She puts her stuff down and she grabs you by the arms to sort of pick you up and have you stand and fully pulls you into a hug. She says, I didn't tell you this story. Sort of is still in the hug, telling this to you in your ear. Says, I didn't tell you this story to make you feel like you weren't good enough, or to make you feel like you weren't trying. But I want you to know that the reason why he probably still is so mad it's because he's felt like this for a long time.
I know.
I don't know if he's gonna be able to get over it soon. The important thing is that now, with this project gone, he's safe. And now he's gonna have the opportunity to live long enough where maybe he can forgive you.
I hope.
She kind of pulls out of the hug and holds you under your arms to look at you and says, for what it's worth, I am still immensely proud of you.
He doesn't have words, and tears really start rolling on his eyes, and he pulls her in for an embrace. And while holding her, he like gives a kiss on the side of her head. And he just says thank you for being who you are and continuing to live your life the way that you feel you can. I will make things right.
As the last thing, as the last roll of today's session, Ryan, I would like for you to try one last time to roll an insight check.
And fail, please, to keep this on brand.
Bot, cue up your response.
I'm going to use my inspiration to roll at advantage.
Okay.
18.
Oh,
Yo, let's
boo.
go. Breaking
Um,
that curse.
it's 3 and a 17. The advantage is what is saving you.
It's
Again,
I know, I know.
you say that, and she pulls away, and she again kind of looks you in the eye, and you can tell that she has to get back to work and keep going, and all this. But you've said that you will fix this a lot, and you've promised that things will get better, and you keep saying that, things are going to be all right again, and you're going to do everything you can to fix it. And as you look at her one last time before she goes off to keep doing what she has to do and keep working for the rest of the night, this is the first time that you look at her, and you can tell that she actually does believe you.
Oh yeah!
Aw,
Yes!
character development.
I win tonight.
Achievement unlocked.
Eventually, everyone else makes their way to the
Oh.
tavern. You have dinner, you calm down, you finally find your way into the tent upstairs, collapsing into your various beds, exhausted from the gauntlet that you went through today.
Yes.
And you get yourselves a nice long rest. We can go ahead and pick this up next week.
Yeah,
Yay. We did it.
Oh.
I lived.
We didn't die.
We're gonna end on a. You want to end on a high note?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You want to smoke? Get
that
out.
was the point.
I don't know if
We-
I could take anything
a
else.
cliffhanger of what people believed to be an inevitable TPK for the last month. I figured maybe we should do something kind of
Let's
nice.
leave
I'm gonna
off on
be-
something good and nice, you know.
I'm gonna be 1,000% honest with you. I totally forgot that we were almost dead. I thought I was full health. So
I know you'll be fine.
I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know that I lived with nothing.
Yeah.
I was full of hopes and dreams.
They were false hopes and dreams. We all thought we were
Fine.
dying because we had a realistic expectation going into
Truly
this.
incredible.
Michael saved us.
I'm just glad Mr. Cole didn't stick around.
Yeah, no, I think
You know
I think
what?
not having him around was really helpful.
I'm really grateful that we did not proc Mr. Cole. Truly incredible time.
Yeah, I was
Well,
waiting
who
for
knows
the
what would have
freezing to
happened
get
if we got him
down.
stuck in the spike growth, you know?
Mr.
No.
Cole.
No.
You look at me right now. Fuck off.
Dude, man would have cast fucking incendiary cloud around himself, incinerated all of the spike growth, and killed everybody, including us.
Mr. Cole, I will say this is the only thing I will say on him is Mr. Cole is far too high of a level for him to have stuck around and you guys have a glimmer of hope of survival.
Jesus.
It's ringing out like vampires.
That was a 5th level spell he used, and he could have tried again. So, like, just an idea of the level he's at, it would not have been fair.
It's
The
okay.
keyword there is try.
But he's still around. No.
The key is try, but as much as I wanted to again, I told myself no matter what happens, he's gonna cast it once and go. Because if he does succeed, it'd be a great extra element to throw into the fight. It'll still be hard, but like the thugs weren't hard, right? They were just another individual, like they were just more sacks of hit points, right? The two difficult people were Bjornak was just very hard to take down unless you had elemental damage to him, and Divya hit like a truck if she was able to hit, which you guys did a really good job of keeping her from doing that.
Yeah.
So, and she had a lot of like damage reduction stuff, which kept her around for a long time. The new Goliath is really good.
Are we switching to new player handbook stuff?
I have not read a single thing from the new player handbook. And the stuff that I have heard, I personally have not liked very well. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let anyone who wants to, or anyone who can, right? Because Yotev, apologies, but they fully just got rid of Artificer again.
Wow, crazy.
Yeah. If there are things in the new handbook that you guys like, per your class, or the spells, or any of that, then we could absolutely have a conversation about that switch over. But if not, then I'm happy to just keep it as it is. Mostly because I know it and I won't have to sit down and do a lot of reading.
No, it's fine. I was just curious.
Yeah.
I don't look at it too much.
Like I know they nerfed smites to hell and back.
Oh, that sucks for Dad. He's not gonna want that.
They made some fighter stuff in there that I think I haven't read into but sounds interesting, so we may want to we may want to talk about that potentially for step. I have no idea what, if anything, they've done to change monk or ranger or sorcerer for that matter.
Well, even if they did anything for sorcerer, my subclass.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, so your subclass is your own. The Varnax has a unique subclass, and I'm pretty sure the book does not touch Fey Wanderer or Mercy Monk at all, or Eldritch Knight, or not Eldritch Knight.
Mercy
Echo Knight.
Monk's not touched at all, but from what I'm reading, they touched Stunning Strike, so they touched the main class itself,
Yeah.
not their subclasses. But
Do
we
you
can talk
have-
about it offline. I'm gonna end the stream here then.
Oh, so
Yeah.
sorry.
And